Alright, so where we left off at? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn this down. I gotta readjust like the desktop audio versus my audio because for you guys it's like really not as loud. It's like I want to say like it's like 25% a little quieter for you guys over me. But yeah, so last off in the story, we're kind of in a Rohan, like we're trying to help out some people who are trying to get into essentially like safe places, but the orcs are raiding like around all of these villages. We have to make our way up to, I think it's Silving. I don't know if it's Silving or Cliving, but we're eventually gonna make our way up there. However, orcs are all around. Right now we're doing a side quest. We're trying to help out this father. His son was kind of like prisoner in the basement with some orcs. That's always fun. But we rescued his son at least, so I guess he's asking for some more help. It's home to the most beautiful farmland in all of Rohan. They should belong to its people. They've abandoned the farms. He sits blindly on the throne. Yeah. So they're all a little upset with the king because he doesn't seem to be doing frick. The soldiers are like, yo, we need more reinforcements, but it doesn't seem like we got many left. Or the king is just not allowing it. So Rohan's seen better days. I guess we'll say that. Definitely seen some better days. But let's make our way. I think we have to go over... Wait, I already did this before. Defeat scavengers. Oh, it's a daily? Why would I do this daily? Yeah, that was a difficult quest. I could not find the scavengers to save my life. All right, let's infiltrate the tower. I don't know why I'm doing side quests, by the way. I got swept along with side quests, not the main quest. I was trying to do the main quest so much, and it just did not happen. So, let's go to this tower. I was looking at this, like, this looks a little cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking kind of snazzy. Let's see. Oh. Defeat mounted enemy. Oh, that's a deed. We don't want to do deeds today. We already did that. Our deeds should look good. Heck yeah. Looking maxed out. Discover Minas Rant. Okay. Man, I've missed the Rune-Keeper, man. Let's get it. We getting all the orcs here. Easy, man. Did they like buff up the Rune-Keeper recently, or are we just on fire today? Let's just aggro everyone. Frick it. Infiltrate the tower. Oh, hi there. Easy. All right, give me all the orcs. Give me them all. Give me them all, man. Follow me. Follow me down the stairs. I thought there'd be a lot more people coming. There you go. You chill out. Oh, they're healing. You missed. All right, I'm getting a little confident here, okay? Let's go, easy peasy. I have mail, whoop-de-doo. This is the only time I wish I was VIP. It's always when I have mail. I absolutely love the idea that I can literally just click on the new alert, new mail, open it, and boom. I'd be set. I could get everything. It's just, I don't know, it's just so convenient. But man, riding back to town to go check my mailbox? Nah, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm way too lazy. But I hate the dang alert. I could just X the alert out and like not even have the alert, but then I know I'm gonna forget, and then whatever I have in my mail is just going to expire, and I don't want to deal with all that because most of the time it's just other characters sending things to my character, therefore they're just gonna end up resending it anyway, and I've just basically lost nothing but time and money. Or coins, I guess is what I should say. Alrighty, sir. I did your bidding. Alright, your actions have brought me some peace, for I know that as a great measure of justice has been delivered, once again, proving to be a Rune-Keeper without equal. Oh, nice. Oh, crap. I didn't even see the choose one. Alright, I'll take a very slightly better helmet.
Will you aid us?
Talk to Rohirrim Scout. I believe it's time for us to part. Pain in my wound regresses. I've got enough strength to walk. Before we depart, it is worth noting that Rohirrim Scout from, I think it's Cliving, passed this way not long ago. He traveled south. You both have the strength and courage to help others. Alright. He's like, hey, follow that soldier boy. See, I need to go up. I'm tired of the game just kind of putting me down more. Like, why am I going south? Why? I don't want to go south, okay? I don't want to go south. I just don't want to. Times like these, I should really get my mounted combat. Oh my god! They got taken off! They got taken off their horses because of the river? Alright, I picked up another one. Oh, defeating mounted combat. Dude, this man's is literally fighting me backwards. Like, he's from behind. Dude, look at this. Look at this. I've never had this glitch. I'm literally getting shot. Huh? Okay. Okay, that's not how the Force works. Let's make that clear. Is my man stuck? Yeah, mister. I'm with you. I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened. That seemed odd as hell. Anyway. You know what I need to do? I need to make a new character and see how the power level kind of looks now, because having 1,000 power is very little now. And I was on my lore master and I saw that she barely passed 200 like power, and I saw her stats were like I got dragoned. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you dragging at me, man? Huh? I'll challenge. Okay, that did nothing. That would do something cool. I'll just charge. I'm ticked. Hey, Hawk, how's it going?
Welcome, my friend.
Don't dragon me, girl.
Stay a moment and speak with me.
Alright, I stand before the esteemed Kata Brand. That's a crazy name. Renowned tracker, game hunter, and personal scout to Reeve. I would like to offer you a rare and wonderful opportunity, the chance to become my apprentice. Oh my god, it's Star Wars! I don't know what else to say. Yeah, we're playing Star Wars, guys. It's confirmed. Let's begin with a simple task for an aspiring tracker, the hides of brown bears. Wow, really? You really think that low of me, bro?
We travel
I've
swiftly.
taken out probably
Aid you as
thousands
best we
upon
may.
thousands of bears by now. This dude needs to get his stuff checked out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to... I think he's got a screw loose or something, you know? Dude! Don't drag at me! Don't drag at me, bro! Don't drag at me! Please don't tell me you're following me, please. You're definitely following me, bro! Why? Why? No, I had to. I will say though, I'm super glad with the way that LOTRO changed some of their stuff around, because before, like, whoever... I have a stalker. Hi. I'm a stalker in the game. Okay, anyway. But yeah, what I used to be with LOTRO is that legit that you would have, I think it was whoever killed, like, whoever had the last hit on it would essentially get all the credit. It sucked. Like, it was so stupid. Alright, I'll get on my horse. I'm being weird now. Dude, that was sick! That was so sick. The hunter literally just went kapooey on the horse. I think it was really... That was super cool because, like, the bow glowed. Or the arrow did, anyway. Alright, what am I doing? I'm trying to collect hides from bears. I love that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Let's grab some bears. He went kapooey. Exactly. I love that. Yes, he did go kapooey, man. He really, truly, honestly did. Kapooey magooey. that might sound a little weird, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alrighty, we need some more bears. More bears. More bears. I don't want wolves, I want bears. Alright, here's one more. Do. I guess I'm just gonna have a shadow with me today. Interesting. Alright, we gotta go impress our new master by turning in these awesome bear hides. I can't believe that he's like, oh yeah, I'll take you on as my apprentice, young one. It's like, dude, bruh. Brown bear, brown bear. I need mounted orcs. There we go. I'm about to get on my mounted combat steed. Alright, that's done. Love that. Alrighty. We're returning to our master.
Greetings, friend.
The task is done. You're still whole and hale. I wager you are ready for more difficult challenge.
May I have a
Defeat
moment
the
of your
wolf
time?
mother, Amble? I tracked her trail to the Warrens west of here, but I'll leave the rest to you. Okay. Well, I feel so glad that we are able to prove our loyalty and our abilities by tracking this den mother. Oh crap, I leveled. Oh wow, I have 5 points available. Let's get it. I'll increase all of those, yeah. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna aggro everything. Let's go. That plan always works for me, you know. I have no idea where she could be at though. Dun 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 dun. Okay, she's definitely not over here. Let's go up. Man, I just got a whole thing of wolves on me. Where is she? There she is. There she is. All right, who do I gotta take out? Jesus, these are really big wolves. Make sure we get credit. 2 pelts. I only got 2. Something's wrong with that picture. All right, well that was easy. This dude's really slacking, man. Like, my master is over here like, oh, this is a difficult task. Good luck. Like, bruh, that was literally like every relaxing Sunday morning for me, sir. I don't know who he thought he was, but... So do you guys, I feel like I've talked to very few people, but I like to click on the skills. It's just easier for me, honestly. I feel like I'm faster that way, clicking them, in comparison to like hitting my keys. I don't know, I just feel like I'm actually faster clicking them, which my father says otherwise, but I don't know if you guys hit the keybinds or if you click them too, because I feel like I've met a couple people that do click the skills in LOTRO, but any other game they do keybinds, and I'm actually one of those people. Like, I don't click the skills on any other game. You use an MMO mouse? Okay, you're just OP, okay? You're OP, mister. Clicking should be illegal? Dude. Maybe. In certain games, I agree, okay? Thanks for the follow, Hazelat. Certain games, sure, okay, I'll give you that. But I don't know, I just always clicked in LOTRO. Like, I actually kind of do a bit of both. It's kind of interesting.
Welcome.
All right,
well
we did that. We got the wolf mother down. All right, he's happy about this. Okay, great.
The Rohirrim
Now he wants me to go enter a cave of orcs. Yep, thank you, Master, for that.
Friend of the Rohirrim.
Wonder why he doesn't go in the cave of orcs, you know?
You have need of our assistance.
Just saying. Alright, let's sell real quick. I can understand why it's the last keybinds. Unless you can change them or miles away. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they really are. And like, I don't even know... I don't know if you can change them. It's crazy because I see people do keybinds. Dude, they be doing the keybinds, they be doing the pluses and stuff here. I'm like, how the hell? Like, no. Like, I'll do like 1 through... I typically do like 1 through 7, and then like the rest of these, I click these. And then any of the top ones, I always click. Keybinds take forever. Yeah, man, they do. They're terrible. Oh, I didn't realize the cave is over here. Cataban. Yeah, I always click. I don't know why. I'm just a clicker. It's kind of funny because if it's 1, 2, or 3, I'm like, all right, let me hit the keybind. But the rest, I'm like, all right, let me click. 1, 2, 3 are easy. Like 4 through like 7, I question if I just click it or do keybinds. So I feel like a lot of people have commented about that on YouTube though, because they'll be in the YouTube comments watching old VODs or just some shorts that I put out, and then they're like, girl, why you click it? And I'm like, yo, relax, okay. I swear, I don't be clicking all the time, man. I promise you guys. I just have a weird mixture. I'm an outlier, I guess. I do a bit of both. Clicking and keybinds. Alright, let's go get some more swords. Woo! Oh, so I kind of want to play a new class on LOTRO. What class do you guys recommend I play? Like, I played them all, and I have my own opinions on them, but I can never make up my mind. I'm thinking about doing a class. I feel like I honestly should play my Guardian character a lot more, because I don't like Guardians, and I kind of want to play them right now. Thanks, Hazelad, for the Prime. Welcome to the weird community as a weird subscriber. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for the Prime, though. I really appreciate it. Super, super awesome. Hazelad. Yeah, now you got the Duckworth emote. Which reminds me, someone was asking about my duck hat. But I still got him. He's in the back. He's like he's right there. He's like right there. Here, let me blow it up. Yeah, he's right there. He's chilling back there. That's Duckworth. That's the Duckworth emote you just used. He's right back there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm picking his nose right now. It's quite attractive. Anyway. Oh shit, I forgot. My dad brought me up on this game, and now we play together still over a decade later. That's so creepy, because my dad brought me up on this game. Legit, people think it's crazy because I've played this game for several years. Like, I grew up with this game. I think I was 6 years old when I started playing this game. And I played with my dad and my grandmother. That's awesome. We're like LOTRO like siblings, Hazel. Yeah, you made brawlers together and love them. Nice. I feel like I need to play a brawler more seriously. I don't really, I haven't tried them out too much. Like, mine's only level 18, I think, so she's very, very small. Okay, let me focus on these other mobs real quick. Whoop. Easy peasy. Alright, it's just you and me, sir. Oh, sorry. I broke my word, disobeyed the wizard. What makes the city different than others? Refusing to attack a city full of men. It makes me sick. I regret nothing. Okay. Great, 5 seconds of storytelling there, villain. I got a title that I'm his apprentice, bro. Dude. Catabrand, bro. He's so annoying. I can't. They do a lot of damage for a low level, but no heals at all at the moment at level 35. Really, no heals. I was wondering if they would have no heals whatsoever, because I think Guardians have one heal. Yeah, they do. They have like one heal, but I thought that they would be pretty similar to Guardians, but I wasn't sure like how similar. Their animations are really cool. Like, I love the like the one that you continually punch her, like dump 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 dump. Like they got the little, like, you know, the, like, I don't know, the sound effects really cool. And the animation of it's like really cool. There's like little like marks, I guess, where it's like yeah. Yeah, brawler, I do have a brawler. Like I said, she's low level though, so I think she's level 18, so maybe I should log up on her and grind it out a little bit. Yeah, I could do brawler. I've actually heard a lot of people talk about brawler highly lately. Been playing a lot of warden recently. I literally dislike warden so much. It is not my class. I've made a video on it. I get a lot of comments about me hating on wardens. Like, I just, no. I don't get how they're like the most favorited class for some people. Ugh. I don't get it.
Greetings. You have
Wait.
a moment. I need your
Wait, what?
assistance.
Wait, what? Are you the lady that made the video about the war? I probably am. I probably am. I don't know what lady you're referring to, but I probably am. And all the comments were saying you don't use the abilities. Probably. What abilities? Literally, what ability? Like, it's just all skills. Like, they've got like the already pre-made skills and whatnot, which I feel like I addressed, but I didn't use the builders. Oh, probably in the B-roll, probably not, because I was just like, click, 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 click. But I use them when playing them. I just don't know why. The builders? I don't know, that's weird. You see? Yeah, probably not in the B-roll, but I use them, I swear. I don't know why I grabbed this ring. I thought this ring would be a lot better. Da da da. Yeah, I don't know. People don't like people. I think this is a thing too that I wish people realize
These lands
is
are not to be traveled lightly.
warden range damage does feel really useless. I agree. I legit. I don't like anything about the warden. See, this is my ultimate thing about the warden. That I feel like I tried to explain, but people may not have understood. Maybe I didn't explain it well. I don't know. But why would I hit certain skills to essentially, like, what? Let me put it like this. Like, why would I go ahead, pick what sorts of, like, skills that I wanted to utilize, or, like, pick the combination or whatever? Why would I put in all the effort of trying to memorize all the combinations and then actually, like, selecting what combinations I wanted to then essentially probably have the same output as just someone else, like my Rune-Keeper, for example? If I just, like, hit, I don't know, we'll say I hit my base skill, I hit 2, okay, and then, like, my thing increases, you know, blah, 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 and then, yeah, I get the freaking epic conclusion and the thing's awesome, you know? But, like, why would I go and click multiple things when on one character it could only be, like, 1 or 2 skills that I have to click instead of 3 or the 2, potentially? So, I don't get it. Like, why would I do that? What is the most played class? I see a lot of hunters. Yeah, it is hunters. I think it's hunters, no shot. It's either hunters, I would say guardians. I feel like there's so many flipping guardians, but people don't know how to play them. Me included, honestly, probably. But yeah, that's just my overall thing with Warden. Someone actually made a really good comment today on that video. And they essentially were explaining. Let me read it real quick. Let me find it, because I think they explained it really well. And I'll even pop it up real quick. Actually, let me go to it. Let me just go to the video. Go to the comment. All right, give me 1 second. Hopefully we don't die in the game or anything like that. Okay, here we are. Boom. 3 boring LOTRO classes for soloing. That was the vid. This person said, because, like, I basically said in the comments to this person, I was like, yeah, like, fair point, because they were explaining, like, why they use Warden and all that. And I was just like, I just don't understand why I just click, I don't see the point of mashing skills to get the same outcome of, like, a healing skill, for an example, when on another class I would just hit the 1 skill. Like, why would I do the combinations of a Warden to then get, like, the healing ability when I could just go on any other class and literally the skill's, like, right there, ready to use, no problem. So this person was like, well, you are not doing a singular skill, though. For your healing skill example, look at the Preserve Gambit chain. Each one not only heals you, plus tacks on a hot, but also buffs you with block, parry, evade, and coming healing does damage. Both the healing and damage ramp up further the further you go into the chain, yeah. And each builder you use to make a gambit does damage as well. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, I understand, like, the further you build it, but I wasn't aware that there's also a buff attached to it, where, like, I knew there was a damage buff to it, but I didn't know that it would help with blocking, parrying, evade, which don't really have with any other sort of healing skills. I guess to the extent of a warden, sure, but yeah. Do a champion self-heal is comparable to a minstrel plus self-healing, buffing yourself all at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so you're doing damage comparable to a champion plus self-healing, comparing to a minstrel plus self-buffing yourself all at the same time. That makes a lot of time. Hot, heal over time, thank you. I don't know. I need to make an abbreviations chart for myself because I can't keep up with all this stuff. Healing. Yeah. So that actually makes a lot of sense. I understand that point, I understand that point of it, and I feel like that was the best explained example I've gotten. That's like, okay, well, I understand a little more. Like, obviously, I know that, like, the further up that you build up the chain or whatever, like, the more that you're going to have better outcomes for any sort of skills that you do with Warden, for that matter, but yeah. So I'm like, okay, I see it. I just feel like that. I feel like you would have to go from like 1 to 100 essentially in order to like need that. Like, if that makes sense, I don't know how to explain this, but if you needed something to like buff you and heal at the same time, you're probably not in the best of circumstances anyway. To which I would say, why are you putting yourself in a situation where you should be having like pretty good defense that you would need a skill to that extent on your Warden from the get-go if the defense is supposed to be like higher rated? Yeah. I can see both sides. Wardens cannot get instant heals like Rune-Keepers, captains, however they do get the heal over time and shield buffs, Wallace also doing damage. Yeah, I do like their healing ability. I always talk about their healing ability, like it's just the one I can think of, but I do recognize that the one that I do, it's heal over time, and then there's also power over time, which is really nice, and it also does like some pretty good damage buffs too. So I did like that, but I'm just not a overtime type of person. Like, I like instant. I guess maybe that's where my disconnect with the wording is, that I should probably clear up.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Because I'm not like I'm not at all, like, that's kind of my issue with, like, I feel like burglars, like, they have, like, a lot of, like, debuffs and stuff. Even, like, Loremaster, I think that, now that we're talking this out, Hazlat, I feel like I'm getting it now, because I'm like, yeah, like, I don't care for Loremasters, because they're pretty much a squishy class. They do a lot of damage over time. Not my thing. Burglars, they do kind of have a little bit more damage over time. Or at least, like, their debuffs and so. A lot of it's over time stuff, and I just don't.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
I don't go for that. I haven't played any high-level Warden, so I can't say much for me, but I can't see why Warden would be useful in any situation compared to other classes. I think maybe that's also the thing, too. I don't get why Wardens are so highly, like, glorified. Because people are like, oh yeah, I'd much rather have a Warden tank in my raid than a Guardian. Granted, I've never raided in my life, so I can't talk either, but... hey Lordy, how's it going? If you don't have any carry-alls, you should get some there on sale. I know they're on sale. I know, thank you. I've been contemplating it so much, man. I'm trying to save for the journeyman riding skill. Someone told me it was on sale and I flippin' missed it. So I saw the carry-all was on sale and I was like, well, you see, I could get it. But I'm still in my head like, no, I will get the journeyman riding skill. I tried really hard to get my partner to play LOTRO. Start her off on a Lore Master was my first mistake. that was the first ever class I ever played in LOTRO. I played a Lore Master. I got it to level 18, and I absolutely was like, I am never playing this game. This game sucks. Whoever would pick these classes, and my dad tried to warn me. My dad is a guardian. He was trying to tell me to pick like a captain or a guardian, and I'm not a melee person. I wanted someone like Gandalf, so I chose Lore Master, and that was my mistake. And then my second character I made was a hunter. Oh my gosh, my whole like thing about the game, I loved it. Then I did hunter. I was like, hell yeah. Hey Tricky, how's it going? I understand. Yeah, Lordy. I'm like, I don't know. I appreciate you for letting me know though, because I've been looking at it and I'm like, listen. You know, I keep going back and forth. Maybe I'll figure it out one day, I swear. Oh goodness. What's on sale and how much is it? It's the crafting carryalls. I think there's a new carryall too. Let me double check for you guys. I was looking at the crafting carryall. I forget what other carryall there is. I don't know why I can't think about it right now. I don't see them on sale. What the hell? Rapid crafting boost is on sale though. That's nice. Oh my god, please tell me that the crafting carry. Oh no. Here, let's just look up carry. Oh yeah, it's on sale. Here we go. I won't show you guys right now, but I'll tell you. So yeah, you have the crafting carry. Oh my god, they're 50% off. 50% off all carryall. 1,000 points for the large crafted carryall. There's a task carryall, an essence carryall, but these aren't on sale. An instrument carryall. I know a lot of people that probably want that. Housing carryall. Junk item carryall. Oh, the dye carryall is on sale as well. It's only the dye carryall and the crafting carryall are the only ones that are 50% off and on sale. I'm not gonna lie, this large crafted carryall, I'm gonna have to buy it, guys. I might have to buy it. Is it available on all accounts? It says pass this carryall to any of your characters on a single world. A carryall for your account that can hold. Wait, it's for the account? Wait, so is it kind of like shared storage then? Lore Master's awful at low level, really slow. Yeah, they're a slow grind. I have a level 50 Lore Master, and I feel like I'm just now starting to like them, but even so, I don't really play her much. How dare you say this game sucks? Not going to follow. Hey, I thought it sucked at first. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, one account, but on any tune on that server, yes. I thought it was like, I thought this whole time it was like, all right, you would buy it for your account, but all of your characters on that account would have it. I didn't realize it would be like that. I might not get it then. I might have just talked myself out of it. Here, help me out, guys. We have some YouTube comments. Someone said, if only, oh, I put out a poll on YouTube. Guys, go to YouTube and check out this poll I put out. I said, what is the current max level? And I said, if you guessed it incorrectly, you definitely need to go play the game again. Yes, if we grind the LOTRO points, it's 140. It's free. Yeah. That is something else too. I definitely have played this game for free for a good amount of several dozen years. Wow, why does everyone have family members playing LOTRO? I thought I was the oddball here, but this person said that their father, who introduced them to the game recently, saw them play and their father quit. Their father quit when the last expansion was Rise of Isengard. It's been several years. Sorry, I like opened up these comments, so I was like, shit, I need to respond to them, and I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna lie. One of us. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna save up for the journeyman writing skill. That's what I'm trying to get. The unfortunate part of all of this. All right, can I tell you guys a secret? I've been holding this on. I haven't said anything about this, and I know it's gonna happen. I just have no confirmed date yet. But get close to screen, guys. Psst, psst, psst. Okay. So the thing that sucks about getting the journeyman writing skill is that, you remember my free-to-play account I made? I only played it like once. Okay. I'm gonna start grinding the free-to-play account again. So like all the stuff that I get that's account wide, I'm like, I mean, like, what is it? It's on a totally different account, so like all that stuff's not gonna go over, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but anyway. That's the secret. It's nothing crazy. But I will be playing the free-to-play account soon. I just don't have a date yet of when, but it'll be something I regularly play more of, so it'll happen. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll get back to the game in 1 second. I swear. I swear. Okay. Woo. All right, done. Out of my hair. I don't have to think about it. Yeah. Let me... Sorry, I'm literally distracted. What's the keybind to open mail again? That's a good question. Where's the bail button? Where's the bail? Nope. It's that one button, It's that one button. Hey Maverick, how's it going? Do you know the keybind for the mail button? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh yeah, why don't I go to key mapping? That helps. Good things, yeah. I'm trying to get some recommendations on a game I should play, or I'm sorry, a class I should play. Yeah, guys, I'm done with LOTRO. I'm never coming back. That's not true. I am hitting burnout on LOTRO though, which I wanted to kind of talk about. That legit, I'm feeling the burnout. Like I feel like if I play a new character, maybe that'll help a bit, or I don't know, maybe I'm like, I need a break from LOTRO for a minute. I don't know. It happens to us all. Why the hell can I find the mail? I'm struggling so hard to find it. And I haven't needed it. Mailbox. Oh, I have no keybind for mailbox. Huh, that might cause an issue. So Hazelad and I might have to look at your keybinds. All right, let's take up this quest. It's side quest central today. Sorry, I have to click out real quick. Guys, we're almost at 1,000 subs on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? I literally started the channel. Well, I shouldn't say started. I literally started grinding the channel back in December.
aid the
Look
horse
at where we're
lords?
at.
Will you aid the
I
Rohirrim?
weep for the people of Norcroft. You've seen the dangers outside the walls, and you have seen that death that lingers at our gates. Yet the nobles living here are ignorant to those concerns and continue on with petty squabbles. Oh my gosh, so someone at work the other day, I was on a video call with someone. I'm gonna set my new milestone here. But I was on a video call with someone. Wait. Let's play. Okay. I thought I read something that was like, you can only change your milestone every 12 hours. I was like, what? But I was on a video call and I went to go grab a drink and they were like, do you have a microphone in your hand? I was like, how the hell does this look like a microphone? I know. Huh? No. Why would that be your first guess?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I'm just like sipping into the microphone. All right, they promised that they would be delivered to me days ago. I have no patience. Man, there seems to be a lot of like, what's the word? Supply chain issues happening around here too in Rohan. Like everyone's having some sort of a difficulty with getting supplies or, you know.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I'll help you investigate any way I can. Behind the turnips in the back pantry. The turnips. I have to investigate the poison. Lovely. Was that really my task? He essentially said he wanted to investigate the poison, aka have me take it and then respond back with any of my side effects. That's insane, bro. That's literally crazy. I could have died. I don't understand. Oh wait, I need to go to the mail too. Man, all of these halls look exactly the same. Literally same decor, same like fire pits. It's crazy. Hello, sir. I've heard a lot of things about you. People talk a lot about you.
Welcome
All
to
right.
Cliving, friends from afar.
Cliving is how you say it. All right. I'm gonna say Athelward. Athelward. Reeve of the Norcrofts and Thane of Cliving. My house and hospitalities is yours while you stay. Well, this dude's already off to better starts than the other guy that we ran into, who literally, we were lucky, according to his guard, that we didn't get thrown into jail. Like, okay. What happened to her should have not happened to any lady of Rohan. Losing first her husband and then her son. I should have been more understanding of the boy's youthful boldness. But he called my honor into question. The sword trial is the customary means of resolving such disputes. I did not know his wound would fester in such a way. I would have it back if I could. Taking a young person as my ward seemed the kindest thing to do, but I can understand a mother's grief. I won't answer any of your questions. Alright. Interesting. Well, that dude seems a little nice, but I'll be suspicious about that, sir. He seems like, from the stuff we're hearing about him, okay? A little concerned, though. Heard not so great things about many of the leaders in Rohan. Can you believe we're almost at level 80? It's just crazy. It's literally insane. I didn't realize Rohan had such a wide level range. I honestly do not remember that. Alright, well, I took your poison.
Our mission is
I do not
dire.
know what to make of this poison. I am no expert in such a thing, but I've never seen anything like it. Alright, he might be able to aid us. I show signs of sickness. Great. Alright, now I have to go walk and get my own dang antidote. What people? Oh, great. Aw, my lore master, she didn't get these. And she should have. Just sending it back. Alright. I need an antidote. Oh, wait, I need to talk about some silversmith. Talk to the quartermaster about the shipments.
The enemy are everywhere.
Yeah, the shipments are delayed. Oh wow, there's a lot of quests over here. Let's go in here. Alright, yeah, this is to unpoison me. Where is he? Sir? Hello? No! Dude, you were supposed to heal me! Wait, he perished from a series of wounds. There's a dagger. Appears to fit the size of the wounds and covered in blood. Someone literally... Do you guys hear this? Hey BC, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the weird community on Twitch. Do you hear that? Do you see that? Wait, let me turn this up for you guys too. Do you hear that? It's literally blood dripping. It's dripping. That's a little psychotic. That's probably the most psychotic I've ever seen LOTRO get. Like, that was super, like, gory. That's crazy. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. That was something different. Okay, LOTRO, you went a little dark there. Come back to the light, man.
Our success depends upon our strength.
No. Many
Will
have
you
given
aid
to
us?
the cause. They're ignoring my pleas. She plans to host a large feast in honor of Reeve Athelward, an action she hopes will increase her own renown as she values her opinion in others above all else. There are people in dire need of ration. She intends to foolishly host banquets for the wealthy. Why? They left behind and shelter to those who have fled and left behind their own. Wow. Refuses to listen to me. She believes that I am jealous of her high esteem and considers my requests as a tactic to undermine her affairs. Perhaps you might sway her decision. Suggest to her that the nobles would view a banquet to be distasteful, and that a charitable donation would be viewed more favorably. Ooh, that seems tricky. That's a little weird why someone would want to host a banquet.
I saw you coming to Cliving from afar, and I wondered what your story might be.
She almost sounds like a hobbit. You tell them that you've come from her mother in Elfingeld, or wherever we were last at, and she worries about her. My poor mother, I miss her. Some days I miss her terribly, but knowing that she is still at home eases what ache somewhat. Ugh, I'm so sniffly today, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, I am as happy as Cliving as I can be. He is kind to me if distant. I think he blames himself for all the grief that my family has endured, correct, and wants to make amends for it. I'm treated well. Look at the view from these walls. There's just so much going on here. And I'm happy. I hope my mother's not upset, but it's the truth. Okay. So she's happy. But it also sounds like she's put in a very privileged position based on what's happened, so the king just kind of wants her out of the way and happy for his extent.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I'm unable to convince every orc from here to Edoras to leave us. I will not expect her molding to arrive hastily. Okay. He does not believe the molding will arrive soon. Everyone's just so, like, grumpy in Rohan. What the heck? Alright, well, your friend died, so, like, I need some treatment.
Our mission is dire.
This must be the result of a murder. Nah, really? I would not have guessed this was the result of a murder. It means that we are on the correct trail, but losing him does not bode well for us. He could have been the key to understanding the poison. and now he lies dead. He probably understood what it meant, and then they killed him for that reason, would be my guess. We're questioning everyone.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Alright, I suggest you head to the
Aid us.
training area.
The
I'll
Rohirrim
question
have
the
need of your
neighbor.
services. Will you
And
aid
I'll
the
question
Rohirrim?
the cook who found it. That could be a pretty decent source. What about the neighbor? Like, what did she have anything to do with? Oh, see who visited before we found him. That actually makes sense. And then we want to talk to the training guard because it seems to be something that it's a Rohirrim dagger, so it's something that someone else could have easily gotten their hands on if they were of higher status, probably.
Time is short. And so is hope.
No moldings is terrible news, but I expected as much. If I return the payment, I will be unable to provide my family and thrown into the dungeons. I am in worse condition still. I beg you to reason. I know that he will understand if you reason. Okay? I will try. In worst case, we'll just give him some coin, because we got like 56 gold. 69 gold. Almost 70 gold.
Our mission is dire.
Alright, she's the neighbor. You must be new to town. Welcome. You want to know who has been seeing the guy who died? Well, he offers treatment and advice to so many, from small children and pets to the Reeve himself. I myself have not seen him since early afternoon yesterday. Prior to that, a few people visited him. A young girl who works in the kitchens. Okay, there was a cook that we are investigating. One of the riders, training dude, okay, and the old fool, Wigfulgal. He's particular. He has seemed very troubled and been visiting almost daily. Okay. Wigfulgal. Looking a little suspicious. Oh, here. Interesting, because he's keeping an eye out on the whole camp. Okay, okay. You're looking a little too stressed there, you know what I'm saying? But what do I know? Alright, back to the food quest. Trying to convince to donate some food. Please donate food.
Our mission is dire.
I'm busy with preparations for an important banquet. You attempt to convince that this will increase her popularity if she were to do charity more than a feast. Well, I had not considered this. Oh dear, you're quite right. When others speak of me, they should be commenting on my kindness and generosity. Time is short. Will you help me? Please speak to the butcher, cheesemaker, and baker. Ask them to give much of the food intended for the banquet instead. Oh, well, no, she took no convincing. I'm just some random person who walked up on the street, said, hey, instead of doing a really big fancy banquet for the noble people who are well fed, why don't you just donate all the food to charity? And she said, oh my gosh, you're right. Let me just change all my plans around. And you're gonna help me with it. It's crazy. Sometimes these quests just, I'm like, yo, what is happening?
Our mission is
The
dire.
finest cheese of all of Norcross for sale here. Alright, explain. She has a change of heart. What a kind woman. I'll be sure to send a portion of fine cheeses to be donated. Nice. That is a good sir, man. Alright, here's the butcher.
What brings you to
If
these
she
lands?
wishes to be charitable, I'd be glad to help her. I will set aside a nice lot of fresh meat. Nice. And then the baker. Love the outfit. Thank
Will you
you.
aid the household?
Is it Neuro? Neuro? Thank you, Neuro. Everyone's been commenting on it. And I will just say, I think I've got everything from the Fall Fest, which luckily is coming up soon. So, yeah, get your witch hats today. Okay, maybe not today. Just came back to LOTRO with a mate. Nice. So, how are you adjusting to the changes of LOTRO since you're just coming back to it? Because every time I take like a year or two off, I always come back and I feel so overwhelmed. So what I always end up doing is just going back to the basics and like starting a new character, and it's like, whoa. We started new characters, doing a fresh journey. It's nice. Okay, good. Yeah, always start a new character. It's so helpful. Did you see some of the changes they made with like Bree? Like, I don't know how long you've been gone for, but like the Shire and Bree is now different too. Like the Shire now has the Yonder Shire, It's so crazy. I haven't even explored over here yet. And then there's Bree has Trader's Wharf, Wildwood. Rivendell's even got a new section 2. They're like going back to the basics and kind of expanding them now. Yeah, now you have the angle. It's crazy. New tutorial as well, but you're gonna make a new character for yourself when he's not online. Yeah, I would definitely recommend that, because I did that with my dad when we both took breaks from LOTRO. We both came back together and we literally played twice, and we never played again. And I was like, listen, I kind of want to keep playing. I don't know about you, so I made my own character. All right, that's quite noble of her. I will have done it. I will have it done right away. Let's go. Everyone's all for being charitable. What kind of a character are you thinking of making? Thank you for the follow, Nira. I'm gonna hope I'm saying it right, but welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a blast. That LOTRO. You're having a blast in LOTRO. Oh, okay. So what's happening right now? I'll kind of catch you up to speed here for a second. We poisoned ourselves. There was a poison that was suspicious. I took the poison, and the person who was going to help me, like, you know, give me the antidote, he was found dead. So now we're questioning people. We're questioning his neighbor. His neighbor said that it's this guy named Wigfogall. He's acting a little sussy, but we still need to question the cook and like a trainer. Me and my friend went Hobbit, but I'm just going to make a human. Not sure what class yet. I made a Hobbit champion, and he went Hunter. Hunter and champion, pretty good, easy picks to kind of smooth back into the game. Not sure what to choose from when on my own. Well, shameless plug, but if you wanted, if you wanted some ideas, I do have a YouTube channel where I kind of go over LOTRO, like classes or basics and guides. So I encourage you to check it out. I personally have a couple different favorites, but I don't know what kind of a player you are. Like, I like more like magey characters, people that have more like heals, which is why I kind of went back into Rune-Keeper. But I don't know, some people are more melee based, so yeah. Oh, I will thank you. Yeah, no problem. I understand, because like there's so many classes now too, and they're going to have a new class probably by the end of this year is what they said that they were going to do. I haven't really heard too much about the new class though, so who knows, but we're gonna have like a whole new class by the end of the year. So
Reeve sent you to me
crazy.
To help with our problems? Good.
Yeah, he sent me for help. Ride to the first marker. Oh no, I'm on guard duty. Defeat any mounted enemies you encounter in your first circuit. Lovely. I love being put on guard duty. Yay. Alright, but it's the Reeves orders. I always like the robe pointy hat look, but I might go minstrel on my own. I love the minstrel! I love the minstrel. That was the first class I ever maxed out. It was so much fun. I liked it. It's really squishy in the beginning. Hold out for, I would say honestly, it doesn't really get better until like you're level 30, 40-ish. So, like, not to discourage you, but it will be very squishy. But those long-range attacks, you know, are pretty good, you know, like they... Plus, it's so funny, when you think about it, a minstrel literally plays the lute so bad that it kills mobs. That's how I... That's honestly why I started a minstrel, because I thought it was a joke, honestly, because I was like, could you imagine someone just screams, or like someone's just playing so badly that it hurts people's ears and it kills them? Like... It's just a crazy concept when you really think of it like that. But it's a really fun class. I had a blast with it.
What brings you to these lands?
The kitchen is restricted from most commoners. His advisors or the riders are invited in for a meal. It's prepped or borrowed some ingredients. No one has entered that would arouse suspicion. Then again, I cannot imagine anyone who would want to harm the Reeve. The only people normally in the kitchen are Eldora and myself. She's a young girl who helps me with cleaning in the kitchen, yet has been acting strangely of late. Everyone's acting strange. Sometimes leaving the kitchen without notice. That's a little suspicious. Eldora, isn't that the neighbor? Am I mistaken, or was that not the neighbor's name? It was a young girl that we spoke to, who's the neighbor. Alright. Alright, I'm calling for a guard. No candlesticks and no repayment. Yeah. So this dude, we're trying to essentially let him relax a little bit, because someone we're trying to help out kind of failed on their end of the bargain. A discount, if this is not a trick, it changes matter. Then it changes matters entirely. I suppose I could agree to wait a little longer if he plans on accommodating my future purchases. Alright, okay, he's reasonable. Level 80! We're level 80, guys! Oh my god. Only 60 more levels to go! Oh, yay! Okay, no. No, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of us. I can't believe we're level 80 already. Like, my goodness. Yep, here we go. Nothing's maxed out on the virtues now. I got 1 point. 1 point. Yay. I love that. I need a minimum of 2, though. Alrighty, so let's report back to this guard about the cook acting sussy.
What brings you to these lands?
I'll keep her in mind as a potential suspect. Alright, and I need to find the other guard that I need to question. A couple other people I need to talk to here. Man, these quests are actually quite daunting. I'm very curious to find who the murderer is. Oh no, that is not... Okay, I can confirm. This woman is not a suspect. Her name is not Eldora? Eldora? Whatever that one sussy girl is who's the cook. Acting pretty sussy-wussy. Alright, just cutting through. Don't mind me. Let's see. This is the lady that's now throwing food to charity. People who really need it. It's really good. I'm not a guess that such acts would be noticed and appreciated. Good for her. She was kind of... It sounded like she was being talked down upon, and look at her. She switched up the things, donated to charity, and all is looking good for her, and people respect her a little more now. That's really good. Sussy Baka, yeah. Sussy Baka, man. Sussy wussy. Yeah, I'm very curious to get down to the end of this murder. I need to know who murdered who. Alright, alright, the dispute is settled. Okay.
What business have you with the
my work seems much quieter now for the trivial disputes that have been settled. Perhaps now the nobles might consider the desperate situation that we find ourselves in and look at the neighbors as allies rather than enemies. Look at me, I'm making all these changes in the world now. People are getting along better. It's amazing how communication solves a lot of things.
Need your aid.
Lost in love? This sounds intriguing. I'm worried about a young man named Randgard who lives on a farm outside of Cliving, sorry. Cliving, I don't know. I can't. I have heard countless stories of crofters coming under siege from fearsome orcs, and I pray that he remains yet safe. I care deeply for Randgar, but my father will not allow me to see him. He knows that he is poor and believes he's unworthy of our concern. That's messed up. Could you imagine? You like care for someone deeply, okay? And in this case, probably in love with them, and legit, your father is like, well, we can't even give them a time of day because they're poor. But if they were rich, this would be totally different. Like what? Visit his farm and ensure his safety. I love him, but I would rather he flee. Why is my father calling me? My dad knows I stream, man. Called me twice already. What to say? What to say? He knows that he's... Yeah, he knows that he's poor. she would rather flee than come to harm for her sake. Okay. Alright, alright. Something's not sussy there, but it's just complicated, I guess. Whenever family gets involved with that stuff, it's... Is it kind of rude to say, but like... I feel like family sometimes kind of messes up some relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that I always was told from my family was they were like, yeah, but my dad called me. He's just like, there's nothing to worry about, but it's something about Steam. Hey Sky, how's it going? Not much is up with me. You know, we're chilling. We're in Rohan. It's a little depressing. We're almost to 1K YouTube subs. I'm so pumped for that, man. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm so excited. We're so close. We're like, I think we're 5, 6 subscribers away. Let me check. I'm not at all being antsy about it. None whatsoever. Yeah, we're 5 subs away. Okay, sorry. Attachment theory is crucial to understand for our mental health. As a therapist who works with trauma, you hit affiliate, nice. My YouTube videos were so helpful. Oh, I'm glad that they were. Sorry, I'm trying to read your first message. Intergenerational patterns of family dynamics and their own traumas played out in parenting can have a direct impact on our relationships. Dude, that is... I'm glad that you mentioned that. Cause heck yeah, I feel that. One thing that my mom always told me was like, if you do not have the approval of your significant other's mother, it will not work out. So like, I always stand by that. I'm like, listen, if your mother does not like me, we cannot be together. Your father on the other, no, I'm kidding. But, yeah, so it always seems to complicate things for the person who's involved in their families. Pretty not, like, for you being with certain people, I guess. So I guess I should say of specific people. It's a little odd. And we seek the love that was modeled before us. Yeah, that, I think I'm a little messed up. So this is the one thing about, like, me in therapy that I've come to figure out, or like just in general, that's kind of odd, but my mom very much was someone who, she never dated when I was like super young. Like, she didn't start dating until I was probably about like 13, but like besides that, she never like brought people home. Like, she never was talking to people. Like, she was very much like, she did not want to be that role model for me. Like, she didn't want me to think that there were going to be people that come and go in my life like all the time, and she didn't want me to have a bad impression of men for that reason, which I understand, and it makes total sense. But it's almost been a bad thing to some regard though too, because now I'm kind of in the boat of like, I just think that I don't need anyone. So like, I'm very much like someone who's like so disconnected with that, because I grew up with independent women. Like, you know, like my mom was like working and raising me, and my granny helped raise me, and she didn't have anyone with her. So it was kind of, I'm kind of like totally different, because I'm like, all right, I don't know. It's just very interesting, but it's actually been bad for me in having like friendships with people or relationships, because I just feel like I'm better off on my own. It's kind of odd. But yeah. Seeing your mom growing up, not dating, being an independent, strong woman created you, who was also an independent, strong woman, so like, aw, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what she did. So, I'm all for it, but it does make me a little worried, because I'm like, listen. Like, I'm a little too, I feel like I'm a little too controlling over other people for that reason, because I feel like what my way is the correct way, and like other people's way is just like, nah. It's like, I think I'm a little too strong on it, that's all. But you know, we live and we learn. I'm working on it. That's what therapy is for. That's what therapy is for. It's needed. Believes the dagger belonged to a soldier named Swithorn. I too grew up with a single mother. They are some strong ass people. Yeah, man. They are so strong. Like, dude, I told my mom, because, like, my mom was pretty absent for most of my life, like, in terms of, like, big moments. Like, she was there when I graduated and stuff, but it was like my first play, like, some other, like, sport things that I would do, or just, like, stuff like that. She couldn't go to, like, the smaller things that were kind of important to me at the time. And she always hated that, so she really thinks that she wasn't a good mom because she couldn't do that. But she was always working, for the most part, so I'm like, you know, when you're young, you're like, Mom, why couldn't you go with me? Everyone else's family was there. But now I'm like, girl, you were working.
Our mission is dire.
You were doing your thing. Like, you gotta give yourself credit. Too strong, maybe a societal view of you or strong women, but oftentimes it can be people with great boundaries and know what they want and don't want to date people who treat relationships as transactions. Stay true to yourself, proud of you, going to therapy. If we can love ourselves, at least space to be able to take care of others. Yeah, I think the one thing about it, about your statement, that I feel like I don't have though, is I'm not good with boundaries. Like, I'm not good with setting boundaries in workplaces, but I feel like I'm really good at setting boundaries in relationships, maybe. So I guess that makes sense from why you said that, but I feel like I'm learning a lot with you right now, Sky. Me either, haha, boundaries is a lifelong journey, yeah. Literally just tuned in. You tuned in after a therapy session? Oh my gosh, Gabby. What are the odds? That's funny.
Our success depends upon
Hey,
our
if it makes you feel any better,
Will you aid
we're
us?
we're investigating a murder all at the same time, okay? So you've come in for therapy sessions and murder. We're trying to track down a murder. They're not always a good mix. Welcome back. Yeah. They're just not always a good mix. Oh my goodness, I can't with people. Oh my gosh, my dad texted me back. I figured it out, never mind. I think, so I sent my dad a Steam gift card for his birthday. His birthday was on Friday, and I think he was trying to call me to ask for help, which I find it very funny. Because my dad's very much like the person I always go to for help, so it's kind of odd that I'm like, whoa. You're on your soapbox, helping a therapist and helping others. My streams are not all mental health talk, I swear. No problem, Sky. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm learning some stuff here, so that's what all I can ask for from streaming is just to meet people and learn something new from everyone. But I get it. We all be on our soapbox sometimes, you know. If you're passionate about it, then like, I'm happy for you, honestly. It's really hard to find like a passion. All right. So back to the murder, everyone. There are 3 primary suspects. We have a soldier who potentially had the murder weapon. He could have gotten it. We have the cook's assistant who's been acting very sussy, Baka. And we have the old man, Wigfugal, who's been visiting a lot lately. That's about it. And he's like a nearby neighbor. Just because he's been visiting a lot, I don't really see that being much. But whatever, maybe. If we had to guess between these 3 people, I would say the cook's assistant is looking a little suspicious because someone is trying to poison, like, the leader here, the Reeve, and they said that it was from something in his food, that someone caught something before he had it. So it would have had to be someone who was a cook who could go in there. Now, whoever killed the guy who was actually investigating this, that's a super suspicious thing because this could be multiple people. I would just say that this is the cook assistant. I don't know. What do you guys think? We got between a soldier, a cook assistant, and just some random dude who's a neighbor. It literally says old man. I bet it was the butler in the library with the candlestick. Yeah, I mean, it was Colonel Mustard, y'all. You've been paramount to our progress in the investigation thus far, interrogating. We have to interrogate these individuals? Oh my god. You should be among the Rohirrim near the med hall. Alright, we'll figure that out. We'll figure them out. Alright, let's go talk to someone. I think we're probably gonna end up talking to the old man first. So this is the person I believe is least likely to be the potential poisoner and killer. Plus, if you're a cook, wouldn't you have some of like the basic skills to know what could poison people?
We must turn to the offensive.
Ooh, this man is mad. You suspect me of these rumored crimes? How shameful! Know that I am a respected elder in this community. He's a little defensive there. It's a little interesting. I was visiting him for treatment for these terrible nightmares I began having. Oh, damn, man. Don't. This man is not. This man. I have terrible nightmares too, man. Like, I don't blame him. I'd be going up there all the time to get treatment too. Shortly after my son and his family lost their lives. This man is clear. I mean, that doesn't explain where he was like the day of the murder, but anyway. He was raided and burned in the first orc assaults and still is refused to defend these helpless families. That's so sad. I feel so bad. It is true, I harbor no love for the Reeve after such a heartless decision. Yeah, I would not resort to poisoning him. Consider for a moment how a citizen such as myself would have access to his kitchen. Surely someone would have noticed my unexpected presence there. Yep, he established— I'm sorry, he didn't establish he had any possible access to the kitchen, but he does make a very compelling alibi and point— or maybe not alibi, but he has a very convincing point that, yeah, that's exactly why he went to go see we'll say like the doctor man, because the doctor man got killed, but the dude had some pretty good treatmons. He you know, he was helping people. Oh, this is the cook's assist. Oh, this looks really sussy. Hold on. She's sitting over a Rohirrim who looks like he just wants to frickin' hurl all over the place. And she's just allowing it.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I know that you're investigating the poison found in the kitchen and the murder. Yes, I've heard these rumors. I must explain my actions so that you understand why I'm innocent, okay? A little more. She said she must explain her actions. I've been watching a lot of JCS lately, okay, guys? Like, you know, they're defensive, you know, could be a sign of guilt. Sometimes if they're overly aggressively defensive at first, it probably means that they're innocent because they're just going to strictly be like, there's no way I could have done this, because they know that they're clear, so they're gonna put it like this. But she's kind of like, oh, let me explain this to you. I know you're doing some investigating, but let me explain my actions to you. Sounds like she's guilty of something, at least. I've been taking care of the injured man you see before us. He was wounded in battle and is greatly impaired. I care greatly for him, though he knows it not, so she loves him probably. And I have been overseeing his aid through these herbs that he has provided for us. I've not been here frequently tending to him. Oh, she has been there frequently tending to him. That's my absence from the kitchen. They did say that she was unexpectedly leaving the kitchen, so... Okay, she's looking a little clearer. It is true that no one can account for my whereabouts when the crimes were committed, but know that I have no more reason to harm the Reeve than anyone else in town. He was helping me to treat this Rohirrim soldier, and I would never wish harm to come upon him. But he can't even have an alibi for you to explain, because she said no one can explain where she been. Hey Deeps, how's it going? Welcome to the weird community. That's the only flaw I could see in her story, is she said that no one can account for where she was during the time of the murder. Or the crimes. Which I'm like, well, you might have been out. Like, why couldn't he? If you were tending to him, why couldn't he? Hey y'all, another LOTRO stream. Nice. Heck yeah, we always got the LOTRO streams going on. But how's it going today, Deeps? Welcome in. Do you frequently play LOTRO? I've been playing a lot of Battlefront lately, honestly. It's kind of odd. I go from MMORPG, LOTRO to shooter game, Battlefront. Just complete 180. But hey, we all have our interests. Alright, so looking... Well, we got one more person to interrogate. I wouldn't be surprised if this dude just says, yeah, I didn't commit the crime either. What if they were all in on it? That would be insane. But I trust the first guy the most so far, the neighbor guy, the old man as he was labeled as. Alright, let's see.
What brings you to these lands?
He told me of the circumstances involving the dead man and my dagger. I understand your reason to suspect me, but I can assure you that I had nothing to do with this murder. My weapon was likely taken from me in order to draw suspicion towards me and away from the real killer. On the night that his life was taken, I was patrolling the city perimeter with other guards. Had I left to visit his house, my absence would have been strongly noticed. I have been grieving the loss of my brother, yet as I have explained, I do not blame the Reeve for his death. I respect him greatly and I understand his decision must have been a difficult one. I'm an honorable man and these despicable crimes are below me. He definitely gave a very soldiery response, so I can't read it. I'm not good with that. Cause yeah, it makes sense. But it didn't seem like why even mention your brother? I never brought it up unless maybe it did in dialogue that wasn't established or written. Interesting. Well, it looks like we're out of leads if everyone is telling the truth.
Will you aid the horse lords?
They gave a different reason why he or she should be absolved. Claims to have witnesses when he was slain. She seems to be lacking a motive to harm, and he would like us to consider his lack of access to the restricted kitchen. Consider each testimony and all the evidence discovered. Action must be taken. No, you're gonna... Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to put someone behind bars when we don't even have all the evidence. No! What? What? I don't even have all the evidence! I don't have all the evidence!
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
One suspect can be apprehended for these crimes. Wait, apprehended? You believe to be the culprit. It is a shame to think that such a sweet girl could be responsible, but I understand your concerns. There were no witnesses. There were no witnesses. I am very suspicious about it because she does have no witnesses. And that soldier guy, though he's very ill, could be her witness and testimony, though we do not know if that's the case. But the weapon was also the soldiers, and that guy sounded a little sussy. I don't know who to pick, guys. I need your help. Oh god, this is like the hardest quest I've had to deal with. Like, it's between her or
Our
him.
success depends upon our strength.
Do you believe
Will you
him?
aid us?
There's a good reason to suspect him. Being one of the riders, he must have access to the kitchen without arousing suspicion. His brother's death can be directly attributed to the orders, and perhaps this motive was fueled in an attempt to poison. Oh my god, who's the correct answer? I want to go back and make
Rohirrim have
sure.
need of your
Like,
services.
I want to go back and watch like someone else who might have chosen differently. Cannot be understand that his grudge, strong motive. I don't believe it's him. I don't think it's him. Out of everyone, I don't think it's. I think it's her.
Will you
I
aid the
honestly,
Rohirrim?
it could be the soldier dude though, because it's his dagger. Oh, I'm gonna put someone in the dungeon who's innocent. I feel terrible. But she would have access to the kitchen. I mean, he could have had access to it. I'm gonna say it's her. Because what if she poisoned that other Rohirrim? Oh my god, or Rohirrim, sorry. I keep saying Rohirrim. Hope you reach that sweet 1K soon. Thank you. Already dropped a follow on YouTube. Oh, thanks so much. I know. I'm like, please, let's hit it today. It would be awesome. We're so close. Wait, does that mean that we're at like 996? Yeah. Let me check. 996. 4 more to go. Let's hit it. Let's hit it, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel awful. I'm gonna feel so bad if it's not her. Will they like tell you who it is? She's putting her hand out like, give me the key.
Will you aid
She's
the
admitted to
Horse?
nothing but has come along quietly. We will hold her here until more evidence can be gathered to either confirm her guilt or prove her innocence. This is a most reasonable decision.
The Rohirrim have need
I want to
of
know
your
more.
services.
Please tell me. If no one else dies, that would 100% mean that it was her. Oh my god. I recently started streaming LOTRO, so I know all the help is welcome. Oh, I see. I'm gonna drop a follow. That's awesome. What do you do like raids and stuff? I see a lot of people that stream LOTRO that do raids, but I have never done a raid ever. Our sub goal went up to 7, but I never got another sub thingy. Whoever else subbed, I'm so sorry it didn't pull it, but thank you. I don't know. That sounds so odd with OBS. Sometimes subs or follows come through and it never recognizes it. Actually, no, I'm new to LOTRO level 46 Guardian, enjoying it a lot. Oh! How do you like the Guardian so far? I mean, like, I know it sounds like you're enjoying the Guardian, but, like, me personally, I don't really care for the Guardian. Just because I'm not, like, a defense melee type of person, I've never really been drawn to those sort of classes, so, yeah. Well, welcome to Rohan. This is Rohan stuff. We're just putting people in jail even though we don't have all the evidence to say otherwise, but... I'm a redline guardian dealing tons of damage. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Redline's alright. They're okay. Yeah. I'm just not a guardian person at all. I've tried all the lines, I think, besides Blue Line, but I don't know. You're leveling on Angmar now too. Angmar is no joke. I dislike going there all the time simply because that place is dark, it's evil, the mobs there are crazy good. Yeah. Hey, if we complete stuff that reward us steed XP without having a worse steed, we will lose that XP? Yes. So you'll have this thing that'll pop up on your chat and it'll say like, oh, you do not have a required like thing in order to get this XP, therefore like it just won't give you the XP at all. It's not like it's gonna save it somewhere like in a pocket. It won't do that. It'll just, you won't get it, unfortunately. He sent word that we would like to personally thank for your assistance in these matters. Go with haste. Okay. I feel so bad if she's innocent and I just put her in jail. What if it were the soldier? What if it were really easy because it's his dagger and like I just completely believe that someone took his dagger? But he didn't even explain that though. I don't know guys. I can't make up my mind. I can't make it up.
Thank you for your help.
Think that a coward would threaten my life with poison rather than face me in person, it sickens me. Now we must put these matters behind us. What? For further turmoil yet lies ahead. What? But what if it wasn't her? What if I just put someone who's innocent in prison? I need to know the answer. I need to know, guys. I need to know. Man, I don't like any of these rewards.
I need your help.
Most expensive. Evacuation. My primary thought is always to keep safe the people in Norcross, yet I've not been... Am I not going to figure out who's the real killer?
I need you to do this.
I really like Angmar aesthetics, but yeah, it's a harder zone I've encountered so far. Yeah, the aesthetics are really cool. It is really cool, I'm not gonna lie, like totally. It's just so like intimidating. If you like, I will say my favorite like expansion or region definitely is Moria, and you're coming up on Moria, you'll hit it around like level 50. So I definitely recommend. I feel like if you like Angmar, you'll probably really like Moria. Moria's either a love or a hate relationship though, but I compare it a lot to Angmar.
I need your help.
Norcross is no longer safe. I've asked for warning marks to be created. Do we ever find out who the real freaking killer is? Should I look it up? Detective! Oh my god, I love that. I'm a practiced investigator. Yeah, I think I'm about to hit Moria. Yep, you definitely are. I have almost completed Moria. AC! Holy crap, you are like flying through this game, man. Nice! How's it going, AC? Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem, Billy. Thanks for tuning in, as always. As always, I will think.
Our success depends upon our strength.
We've been able to speak with him. He's refused to see us. Perhaps he will once again speak on our behalf. Okay. I really want to know who the killer is. Come on, please tell me that they'll tell me. Do I just LOTRO wiki it, guys? Do I LOTRO wiki it to make sure I pick the right one? I'm just gonna, here. I'll at least LOTRO wiki if like this will come back up. Poison Reeve quest. There's just no way that someone. There's no way that no one's talked about it. Interrogating the suspects. Well, wait, is this just like a... It's just like a thing where like you'll never know? That would really make me sad. It'd be just like life. Yeah, it just says that they're gonna hold them until there's more evidence. But will there ever be more evidence? What the heck will there ever be? I'm good. I can't figure out how to slot my legendary item in the menu for it. Oh, so did you do shift right click? I think I'm sorry, shift left click, but double click it? Like that? Is that what you're struggling with? Dude, the new legendary item system sucks when you're first starting it. It's not self-explanatory. It's something I still struggle with. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything else regarding the next quest. That's so interesting. Treason? Oh, wait! You won't find out until you're level 85? Dude! That's a crazy long time jump! What? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, guys, we're not gonna find out until we're level 85. I'm so ticked about that, man. Oh my gosh, oh my god, we could be literally putting someone behind bars for like 6 years.
Well.
Who's innocent. 6 years of our lives. You're rolling a Rune-Keeper? Nice, Nara. Have you did you just start it now? Or like, how far like leveling is it at? Let a feast be prepared and let them come to bro, we just said we weren't gonna have a feast. Now he wants to have a feast? I don't like this dude now. We just donated all the food to charity. Now he wants a feast? Dude, your people are starving. Why don't you give them some flippin' food, bruh? You're just making the character now? Nice, nice. Let me know how you feel about it. I feel like Rune-Keepers get a lot of mixed reviews. Like, Rune-Keeper's a good average class, in my opinion. Oh, we're preparing a feast for these people. Why, though? They just want to speak with you for a second. We don't have to do the whole,
Thank you for your help.
like, royalty thing. I must apologize for your abruptness to you and Harwick. I told you of my shame, but I did not speak of my pride. I fell in love with someone. We were soon married, and she bore me 2 daughters. They both grown into beautiful women, and they were my joy. The warriors forsook me. She remained faithful. She is why I'm in Eomir's service. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, he just wanted to share that. Okay.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Now this is troubling indeed. I must consider our best options.
Will need your aid.
I think it is best that my companions and I leave as soon as possible and as secretly. Will you aid us? I got you. Yeah, let's go instance time, baby!
I know not why I am disturbed by
Heck yeah.
Athelward's hospitality, but I sense that not all will be well for us if we remain.
My
This night,
back is
we must
killing
leave
me right
Cliving
now.
like thieves, else danger takes us unaware.
Man, my hair's just getting a little too long to the point where I'm like, yo, I might have to cut it. Just a little bit.
Will you aid the horse lords?
If you can distract the guard across the way, we might be able to sneak out. Okay. Hey, guard! Hey, hoo-hoo! You like my hat here? Yeah, yeah. Okay, go, guys, go! Okay, yeah, my hat. I got it at the Fall Fest. It's my best distracting skills. Oh, yeah, we could just tell him to go up in the tower. I mean, we could have done that. I didn't think about that. Lead the riders forward to the stables. Okay, let's go. Wherever the freaking stables are. Shit. Okay, not that way. Where are the stables? Okay, jump over here. Ah, shit. They're... These dudes are the least sneakiest people ever. It's okay. Just walk this way. Just walk this way. Oh, okay. They're not gonna follow. Okay. What is it? A chicken coop? We should avoid it. If the hens are disturbed, the noise will alert the guards. Okay. Just come straight through here, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else we can do. Perhaps you may find a way to distract him. Yeah, come on, let's go, let's go. Hurry it up, hurry it up. Hurry it up! Hurry up! Go, 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 go! Oh my gosh, man. Oh shit. I love doggies, but doggy, please go.
Aid the horse lords.
Distracted with jerky? What jerky, bro? Oh my god. I just randomly have a piece of jerky on me at all times in LOTRO. It's confirmed, guys. We all have pieces of jerky. These men are terrible at sneaking. What is this? Dude, you're literally in plain sight and the hound is right there! You're going right next to it! Oh my god. Look at you leaving your whole crew behind too, dude. Like, oh my god. I can't. We'll make for the stables. Alright, convince them to leave their post. Yeah, sure. That'll be easy. Well, orcs are attacking? That's an effed up distraction. Come on, that's messed up. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Oh my goodness. Hurry up! You guys are taking too long. They're about to come back. You're gonna see no orcs over there and run their happy little behinds over here. Now get on your dang horses and get out of here. This is like the Sarah Oakheart instance. It's... they're going so slow, but they could go so fast. Just get on the horse, man. Just get on the horse. Just get on the horse. You're just gonna stand in front of your horse. Okay. Yeah, take your time. We're in no rush. The guards could come back any second, but yeah, we're in no rush. Come on. I can't.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Oh crap, I think my game is... oh no. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Talk to the Reeve. Well, this is gonna look bad on my half because they've left. But he was just preparing a banquet, and now I get to go up to him and be like, yeah, so the Rangers actually are gone. You know, I know you're trying to set up for them, but, you know what I mean? Man, hitting a little bit of lag today. I haven't really had too many lag issues lately, which is really good. Oh, now that we're level 80, I can change my character portrait. 8-year frame, baby.
You have done well.
Someone leveled. What level are you? 82, Warden. Nice job.
Well.
I don't really want agility though. Oh yeah, let me take this ring. Yeah. Good ring, good ring. Alright, let's sell real quick too. Alright, so we have a couple of different side quests to deal with now, so I should probably focus on my chapter quests instead of these side quests. Because I haven't touched my my story quests yet. Yeah, LOTRO. Yeah, Morgul, how's it going? Yeah, we love LOTRO up in this community, in the weird community. We're always all about it. Oh, some warnings along the road. Yeah, I'm actually quite upset because we did a quest where someone tried to poison the leader here, the Reeve. And I want to know who it actually is. Like they're hyping it up like, oh yeah, you're gonna figure it out later, but like they haven't explained who's guilty. Kind of hanging on from the edge of my seat to find out. All right, please evacuate your home, stranger. They'll leave us unprotected if we do not flee. I cannot fathom leaving my home abandoned. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did convince him though. Nice. And there's a lot of glowing rings around here. Let's go. More mounted combat enemies. I love it. Oh, here we go. Woo. Love it. Alright, sir. I must convince you to leave your home. Please and thank you.
Our mission is
I cannot understand why they refuse to send his riders to help defend our homes, but he has always done what is best for the people. I would adhere to the evacuation. Cool. Yeah, we'll do the evacuation still. Oh my gosh, Aviator Jason, hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Hi, hi, hi! How's it going? How's it going? What were you playing, Aviator Jason? Thanks for the follow, Run Drums. Thank you. Welcome to the weird community. I hope you're having a blast. Crap. How do I do shoutouts again? See what you were playing. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Is it Posky or Fosky? So Fosky. Thanks for the follow up to the weird community. Say I'm gonna butcher your guys' usernames. It's just what I do. Sayas, yeah, thanks for the weird follow. Welcome to the weird community. Sam of the Dead, welcome. Thank you for the weird follow. Hello, everyone. I love this. This is so nice. That's a weird hydrate for you there, Fosky. Hey, you're playing Star Wars. We love Battlefront 2. Let's go. What were you doing in Battlefront 2? I play Battlefront on Saturdays, but today we're playing some Lord of the Rings Online, which was very different. This is like an MMORPG that came out so many years ago. So no shooter here yet, but maybe LOTRO will get a shooter at some point. Seismic. Oh, wait, what the? Why didn't I see? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I always read the first 3 letters of someone's username, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. I love the seismic charge. Like, why didn't I see that? I don't know. I'm sorry, Seismic, but thank you for the follow. You're enjoying Heroes versus Villains. Nice. I suck at Heroes versus Villains, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible with it. Do you guys have any tips on surviving in Heroes versus Villains? Like, what's your guys' go-to hero or villain? I like to do shooters, but I feel like shooters aren't good for Heroes versus Villains, but I've seen some OP players, like, just pop off with a shooter, can take on a saber. It's crazy. Never stand still. Yeah, man, I'd be rolling. I'm rolling all over the place. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how it goes. But, hi, I'm Aubrey the Weird One, by the way. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I play a lot of Lord of the Rings Online on Tuesdays, so right now. And that's pretty much what I'm really well known for. I have a YouTube channel. We're about to hit 1,000 subscribers. Literally, we're like 5 subs away, I think, something like that. So feel free if you feel so generous. I would appreciate it. But yeah, so I do a lot of Lord of the Rings Online stuff, MMORPG, like I said. Lots of people play this game, but it is like a smaller kind of niche community, I'd say. But I am in a Star Wars Battlefront 2 tournament that I do regularly on Saturdays. We have a seasonal like tournament, but I main Starfighter Assault, which I'm probably like the only person in the world, really. You like to do 1v1s? I have never done a 1v1 because I am so terrified. Like, I'm so terrified. Like, are you talking about like the hero showdowns where it's like 2 people at the same time and then you 1v1? Like the other person, like, it scares me. Hero showdown scares me. But yeah. But I love Starfighter Assault. You suck at it. I tried it the other day. I know a lot of people suck at it. Like, they don't like it. Trust me. I never really cared for it. But my dad, I played Battlefront with my dad. He loves it. So he was always like, oh yeah, I'll play Battlefront if we play some Starfighter. And then naturally I just started getting good. But now I suck at it too because I haven't played in a while and the tournament came around, so I'm just trying to hang in there. But yeah, but there's actually like a really big group. I'm like in a huge Discord group with people, a clan, and it's crazy, guys. Like, there's a lot of people that be playing Starfighter Assault, so don't knock it out yet, okay? But I actually prefer doing like the co-op, like ground stuff. Like, I would be up in there doing like Galactic Assault or Supremacy all the time if I could. I love playing Specialist. That's like my main go-to soldier role. Yeah. I love Battlefront. I'm trying to play some more because I really do like it. But I do suck at Heroes vs. Villains. It's so badass. I love the Star Wars community, right? It's crazy, man. It's awesome. It's crazy. Cause like when I found out that there was like a Starfighter group where people like were sweaty Starfighter players, like these people are sweaty about it. Like they take it like so serious. And then when I found out there was multiple groups of these in the Starfighter Assault category, I was like, listen, like I knew a lot of people did Heroes vs. Villains or like Supremacy, Galactic Assault, all that. Like I knew so many groups that did that, but then I was like, they even have little small ones. Like, what's next? An Ewok Hunt community? I love Ewok Hunt. It's so fun. I feel like Ewok Hunt is the most underrated game mode. Yeah. I said it. I said it, guys. I said it. But yeah, so we're trying to convince some neighborly folk to evacuate their farms because a major attack will probably be coming. It's been pretty dangerous for these people, and people are dying left and right, so it's pretty sad times right now in Rohan. If you guys have ever seen the movies, it's pretty much depicted in the Lord of the Rings films too, that
Our
Rohan
mission
is
is dire.
depressing. So we're in depressing questing areas. But we're convincing people to evacuate their only homes that they've ever known, so I mean, that's okay, right? It's okay, you know? But yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, I need to get better about my heroes versus villains. Getting those my shooters together in terms of like heroes. Like I see a lot of people who main Han Solo, and I need to get really good with Han. I suck with Leia. I really do. Alright, we're gonna ride this path, but yeah. Starfighter Assault, I main like a bomber. I do a lot of objectives, so it's pretty wild. Oh my goodness, I need water. Luckily, I actually brought an extra bottle of water, which is probably like warm now, but thank goodness. We're gonna need some more weird hydrates going. Alright, I'm at the farm. Nothing is worse than a high-level Palpatine. Dude! Palpatine is like OP. Like, my boyfriend, he plays Battlefront. He doesn't play it often, but he's like Anakin OP character, okay? Which, like, you know, true, he is pretty powerful. But I feel like Palpatine is like the crazy OP dude. Like, people that know how to play him with the damage over time stuff, more or less, it's insane. Like, that dude, he can't come near me, man. Like, it's terrifying. Don't mind me, I'm refilling my water bottles. If you hear, like, water gushing, my room is not flooding, I swear. But Aviator Jason, I want to ask you, so you're a pilot, I'm gonna assume, in IRL? How does one get involved? Unless it's just a username, but I thought I read on the bio.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I first gazed upon her in the market. I've been in love. Oh yeah, this quest. There was a woman who she's in love with this man, and we were trying to find this man because she has not heard from him, and he went on a mission, and she was hoping that he didn't die. She need not worry for me. Since I first gazed upon her in the market, I have been in love, and I will do anything to be near her. Aww. I refuse to leave, for we may never meet again. Appreciate your concerns, but I will not leave without seeing Inhild.
The Rohirrim have need of your
I must endure the orcs until I'm able to prove to her father that I'm worthy of his daughter. Yeah, by the way, this girl's father does not like her choice of dude, okay? She don't like, or I'm sorry, he doesn't like this fellow that his daughter's trying to date because he's poor. That's literally all that she said. She said, my father doesn't like the man I like because he's broke. Crazy. The fence gates around my farm need to be secured. Upon each of my attempts to leave my farm, the orcs have harassed me and tried to ride me down. Please help me secure the fence. Okay. I guess I will. Hey, can I get your treasure, sir, please? Please and thank you. Alright, we need to defeat orc. Oh, sorry, let's secure this. Tormentors. The farm's been secure. That's all I had to do was really hit the gate. Close up the gate and all was safe. I do not see any orcs around here. Sir? I think you're tripping. I don't think you got an orc issue here. Da, da, da. Alright, let's get this marker. The hell are the tormentors? I don't understand. They're not here unless someone else wiped them out in the game that I oh, I just had to aggro. Oh my gosh. Shit. Shit! Man, they're messing me up. Oh, the gate got... Oh, crap. Where'd the other guy go? No, come back! Come back! Sir! Come back, please. Thank you. Okay, just, there you go. Alright, sir, your farmland is secure now.
What brings you to these lands?
Let's hope that they decide to relent their constant harassment.
Success depends upon our strength.
Alright, with their assistance, I thought of a way to gain the respect of her father. There is a notorious Uruk thief I have witnessed looting various trinkets and valuables from the abandoned farmsteads surrounding my home. His fondness for treasure will be his downfall. Whoa, let's go get him! We'll make sure this dude gets all the credit so he can impress this woman that he loved, her father. Yeah, words. Words don't always work for me sometimes. I don't know if anyone else ever feels that way, but it's just... Words are tough, okay? They're super tough. Defeat the Uruk-hai looter, collect his stolen valuables. Alright, so we're literally going to stop a thief by thieving him. By stealing from him. Huh? I don't understand how this proves anything. Ooh! Dude's walking around a little suspicious. Oh my gosh, what was that? 27,000 lightning damage. That's... I've never had a critical hit like that ever on my Rune-Keeper. Next marker. Next one's to the west. Oh, I don't even have to click on this one. Alright, well let's go back up to the farm and tell the man that we defeated the Uruk looter. We stole his valuables. Which is crazy. I don't know what we gained from that, but little do I know, I guess. Oh, I can't. Alright, sir, here we are, Alright. No! I can't handle another murder case! No! His chest got tipped over. There was definitely a fight that happened here. No, that's messed up. I literally was with him. Okay, I was just with him. He was alive, and now the quest is like, oh, bring his bloody cloak to his lover. That don't mean he's dead. He could just be taken. We haven't seen his body. Oh no, yeah, that's so upsetting. You like yellow Rune-Keeper so much more than red. I just don't do inductions when I love killing stuff on the run with the lightning attack. I will say, I mained a red line Rune-Keeper on my main account for quite a while. And I liked them, but man, I tried yellow tier this time, clearly. And I gotta say, like, this yellow tier Rune-Keeper, best tier by far. No lie. I mean, granted, unless you're like, you know, healing and stuff for raids, well then yeah, you'll want to do blue tier, but like, you know what I'm saying. Yellow tier all the way. Red tier can't touch yellow tier. I said it. I'm with you, Morgul. Yeah, yellow tier is really good. Yellow for life. Yeah, yellow for life, man. Yep. It's crazy. Oh gosh, I feel wrong for even handing her this
What business
cloak.
have you with the Rohirrim?
I was worried that he had not been found, but it seems you've been helping him after all. You look concerned.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Why have you brought me his cloak? What concerns you? Speak your mind. Oh no, it cannot be true. Poor Ranger, my love. Why did he not flee? I begged him to stay on my behalf. I know that he stayed so that we might be together, but it is now doubtful that I will ever look upon him again. I must ask for one final favor. You must take me to his farm so I may bid goodbye to him in person. Girl, there's no body. There's no body. Wait, I gotta convince her father to let her leave? Oh my god, I'm a random stranger off the street. He's gonna take one look at me and be like, girl. Hell no. What do you think you're doing? Huh?
What brings you to these lands?
She wastes her thoughts on this foolish Randgar. He is a worthless farm boy. Hey, Luke was a worthless farm boy too, and okay, he amounted to so much. Do not be hating on the farm boys. Anyway, she should be courted by a wealthy noble or brave warrior. I shed no tears for him. His fate is the result of his own foolish actions. I will grant my daughter the blessing to leave if it helps her forget about his silly affections, but you must promise to keep her safe. I'm shocked he was actually pretty okay with that. He said, alright. We're gonna do an instance? Let's go instance time.
You have escorted Inhild to the home of Rune-Keeper, offering her the chance to have closure.
Oh, it's Rune-Keeper. I said Randgar.
She once loved.
She once loved. No, she loved him. He said she loves him.
Our mission is dire.
Thank you for bringing me here. I hope that this will not be overly troublesome to you. She calls out, Rune-Keeper, Rune-Keeper, Rune-Keeper. Man, she's. Why is she yelling for his name? Like, you know he's not here. Where are you, my love? Oh, how I miss you. What? He's here! He's alive! Dude, this man's is totally fine! It's good to see you. I can't believe that it worked.
Have you with the Rohirrim?
Wait! This man faked his own death! Essentially, like, he led a trail of blood and, like, faked his own death, more or less, so that she would be able to go to his house because he knew. That's some mess up stuff. This don't. Anyway, we know that we would never be together. We couldn't stop. Oh my gosh, Coffee, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. How's it going today? How's it going? Oh my gosh. Monster, how's it going? Coffee, let's go. Let me do a shout out real quick. Copy. I say coffee. Let me guess. You were playing. Oh wait, you weren't playing LOTRO. Interesting. You were playing Bloodborne. Wait, did I spell this right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're playing Bloodborne. How was stream? Oh wait, I was playing LOTRO. Oh, okay. I was like, something's not right. That's my other account. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were playing LOTRO. I'm still. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, rated from Coffee. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me do this properly. Okay, guys, go follow Coffee. I didn't even put shout out. Oh my god. Okay. Tis. There we go. Take 3. Okay. Is there cake? There's no cake yet. Just murder here today. There's a lot of murder investigations going on right now. But how was LOTRO, Coffee? I'm doing all right today, Monster. I'm doing well. Just doing some Gondor missions. Nice. I gotta get to Gondor. Sorry to be confusing. Oh no, you're totally good. I know, because I'm like Coffee, Copy, and I never know like what to address you by because I saw you were streaming yesterday and I hopped in for a quick lurk as well. So I think it was yesterday. But nice. Either one is fine. Okay, I just say Coffee because you know we all love the coffee around here. I'm not gonna lie, Coffee too. The last stream I was actively watching of yours where I wasn't like in the background lurking, you're playing Minecraft, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to play Minecraft now. Like you might have gotten me slightly interested. But how's everyone else doing in the chat today? Coffee de-confusey, yes. It's okay, we all got there. You guys have come in just in time. We actually, there's this couple here, okay, they're in love. And essentially, she asked me, the woman asked me, Inhild, I think is her name. She asked me to go looking for her lost farm boy because he was not, I guess he has not come into town or whatever, yada yada. And then we found him. He was totally fine. He was in his house. He was like, hey, what's going on? You know, like, I care for her. Like, I'm totally fine. And he asked me to basically go take down, like, a really big leader to then he could take the praise, and then hopefully, like, her father would be more approving, because her father is like, yo, he's a farm boy, he sucks, anyway. Yeah, and then apparently I come back, and the dude's gone, there's, like, blood everywhere, and apparently he just freaking lied to us. He's, like, totally live and healthy right now, so I feel a little betrayed. So he came in at right the great old time. Yeah, you're a huge Minecraft addict. I like to build crazy stuff. Yeah, that's the fun part about Minecraft, you know? These kinds of quests are always fun. Yeah, there was a murder. There was a crazy murderous one I really enjoyed, but I might have convicted an innocent person to basically be behind bars for a while. So I don't know yet. But someone tried to poison what's his name? Like the leader, the Reeve, and we were trying to figure out who it could be, but I couldn't decide. You remember that quest of the murder? I want to know who it is. I want to know. Like, I can't think of it. I don't know if I got the right person or not. I picked the cook. It was the lady. And there was also between the soldier, because it was his dagger that was found the scene of the crime. And then also there was like a neighbor, but the neighbor seemed totally fine to me. I didn't think he was suspicious. Hey AJ, how's it going? Welcome in. What's up? There's a lot of murder happening right now with Rohan. I was just kind of explaining what the quest is now, but we were doing a murder investigation like 20 minutes ago, and I might have convicted the wrong person. Anyway, this dude that we're talking to right now, I thought he was gone. I thought he was at least injured, but he's totally fine and healthy, and he's trying to explain why he completely, like, betrayed me. Alright, so my father cares for me, but he shares not my views of love. He would never allow me to spend my life with a farmer, no matter how good that man might be. Rengar and I must depart together for safer land. Damn, they really tricked me together so that they can leave together? You have been so helpful, but I must ask of you one final request. Please tell my father that I've gone off with a rich and handsome rider, and whom we accounted on a return. No, that's so wrong. Like, they're so young and naive. Like, you don't just leave your family, no matter if they don't approve of this dude, but like, you don't, why did you both get, they put me in such a terrible situation. I'm so mad. Young love. Anyway.
What business have you?
You return. I trust that she returned safely. Yeah, that was the one thing he asked. He asked me one thing. I'm a random stranger asking to take his daughter to a farm. He said, just make sure she's safe. I don't care. Oops. Are you able to drop the NPC? I wish. I just like yeah, I pin them down. I'm a little annoyed with this one. Oh my gosh. Can you believe? I wonder if we actually do lie here and we're like, yeah, she found a rich dude along the way. She was so happy. Would he buy it? I doubt he would. There's no way you fall in love with a rich dude that quickly. That you just find around the streets. Like, there's no way. Oh my gosh, what's he gonna say?
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Wait, we get to choose! Dude, what's with Rohan with all the good choice quests? I'm so excited about this. What do we say? Do we lie or do we tell the truth? Guys, let's do a poll about this. Here. Let's make a poll. Do we lie about girl running off with lover? Tell truth. Dude is poor. Oh, I can't say that. I'll just say tell truth, lie, she... we'll just say tell truth or lie. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute. Real quick. This is a real quick poll. Real quick, guys. Please vote. I need help. Do we lie and say that she ran off with a honkin' Rohirrim soldier? This will uphold her wish to deceive her father. You will not be allowed to complete the quest speaking the truth to inform him of what actually transpired. Or do we tell the truth?
Will need your
Do we
aid.
tell the truth or do we lie? This is hard on our conscience. Ah, crap. I feel like if I were to tell him, he would be very upset and he might get to a point where he would go and try to find her, but at the same time, I shouldn't be put in a position where I was deceived and would have to lie for them. Like, I don't know. I'm so conflicted. You guys are saying to lie. Wow, okay. I might just have to, yeah, you guys said to lie. You guys said to lie. Okay. Okay, I think personally, I would really love to know what would happen if we told the truth, but for the sake of her safety, I feel like it's probably better to lie. So I'm gonna be with you guys.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
You uphold her wish to deceive her father. All right, we're lying. All right, she found a wonderful soldier. Let's see what he
Aid
said.
the horse lords.
I attempt to convince him. You describe how she became enamored with the man and she accepted his offer to travel. Can this be true? Oh, I just knew this would happen. He's so happy. I also suspected that she would find someone more worthy. But what incredible fortune. I only wish that she had introduced me to the man before departing. Nonetheless, I shall have to visit them someday when the roads are safe again. Thank you for protecting her and for bringing me such a wonderful news. Thanks for the follow, Margon. Thank you. Welcome to the weird community. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I feel so messed up for that, guys. I really want to know what happens if you tell the truth. Should I LOTRO wiki it and see what could happen? Let's see what he would at least respond with if we decided to speak the truth. Some of the quests in Rohan get real. Yeah, I'm shocked. Like, I've really been thoroughly enjoying these side quests. Like, it's been pretty crazy. Alright, so yeah, if you were to explain it, he would say, this is intolerable, how dare they? The miserable dude puts my dear daughter's life in danger. He always seemed a rough character, but I never imagined he would take my daughter away from me. Thanks for telling me the truth. I vowed to find my daughter again someday. And we'll have this foolishness sorted out. I owe you so much for honesty. Yeah, I'm glad we lied. Ara! Thank you for the weird hydrate, artist. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we lied, guys. I'm glad, because then they can at least be peaceful in their little love life. They're just so young. Like, what if they don't even work out? They've never even spent more than like 24 hours together, you know? Like, you tend to learn a lot about a person once you spend like a good 24 hours with them. I feel like that's how you could get a really clear depiction of who they are. Oh my gosh, guys, I keep checking because I'm so freaking like crazy about it, but we're so close to 1,000 subscribers, so I keep checking, like, we're so close, 5 subbies, we're so close. But yeah, it's crazy that we're already so close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube when I just started pushing out LOTRO content back in December. Like, it's crazy. Alright, so more for the boring side quests. We are essentially trying to convince farmers to leave their homes because the roads are dangerous, people are dying. We have to post warnings up. It's been pretty real, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the orders have been coming up high in command, and it's quite crazy. Oh no. Alright, last farmer. Hello, sire. I'm here to tell you that you should leave the home that you
What
are
business
so
have you
used
with the
to.
realm you're in?
Pardon me, for I must begin preparations to set forth. Alright, he is for it. Alright, he wants to leave his home. I'm shocked that these people are so willingly able to just leave their homes. Man, I still can't believe I was freaking betrayed. I was deceived. I guess I should say deceived. That would be better. You can attack the banner? That's interesting. Like, I literally was a part of a really messed up plan. And I lied for them. No, I'm glad we lied, though. Honestly, it's for the best. As unfortunate it is to say, but... Oh, man. There's so many quests. I forgot I wasn't subbed for your YouTube. Yeah, so you got one closer now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Coffee. I appreciate it. Yeah, every sub helps, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, gotta follow for the LOTRO tips, right? It's crazy because, like I said, I just started posting the YouTube stuff, like the YouTube videos up, back in December, so it's kind of blown up a lot faster than I would have thought anyway, so it's crazy. YouTube helps tons. Oh yeah, Coffee, do you click your skills or do you use keybinds? Because this has been an ongoing debate that we were having earlier, and I want to know. Like, I typically do keybinds on like my first like 1 through 4 skills, and then I click because on the other ones because they're just so far from the keyboard. It's hard to do. Word of the Wings! Welcome to the Weird community. I love the username. So much fun, so much fun. You play boomer style? You mostly click once in a while, you use keys. Okay. I thought you clicked as well. I click a lot, according to some people, because some people are like, clicking should be illegal. Hey Rord, how's it going? Gotta get an MMO mouse. Yeah, that's what someone else, I think someone else said that they had an MMO mouse, and I was like, huh? That's so cool. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, maybe one day. But hey Rord, how's it going? I would assume that you play Lord of the Rings online because of your username. It's going good, and for you, it's going, you know, it's been some crazy quests out here in Rohan. It's been a long while since I played in Rohan, so I'm having a blast, I'm not gonna lie. Rohan's getting a few more extra points with me. I'll say it, because, you know, I was always like a Gondor girl. Like, I don't remember much of Rohan, but I'm like, Gondor is like the thing. But Rohan's pretty sweet. Yeah, you like LOTRO? What's your favorite class? I'll ask that to everyone here. I need class suggestions. What's a class I should play next? Oh my gosh, I keep going away from the questing area, but like, here, let me actually work on this other quest. What's up here? I'm gonna lurk for a bit and get something to eat. I'll be back in a while. Okay, no problem, Coffee. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. If you do not come back for a second. This one at least. Thank you. Okay, there's a lot of mounted enemies over there, so we'll come back to that. Rune-Keeper for sure. Interesting. Well, I definitely won't be playing another Rune-Keeper, but it's interesting to say that Rune-Keeper is your favorite. I feel like a lot of people have mixed reviews on the Rune-Keeper. Red Mini, aw, you know, man, I love me a minstrel. A red mini is just superb. Love them. But I do not think I'll be playing a minstrel next, just because I feel like it's pretty much kind of the same with the Rune-Keeper. I think I'm gonna go something a little more melee. Say Captain, Jesse. Captain. Maybe. What line should I do for the captain? Should I do red line? I feel like I have on my main account I have 4 captains. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a captain person. Like captains and guardians, they're not my forte, but for whatever reason I make a lot of them. So I have 4 captains on my main account, and I go between yellow, red, and I think I preferred red. Hobbit burglar, dude, I love a good hobbit burglar. I love burglars. I explained this in my last YouTube video. Like, I love burglars. I used to hate burglars so much. Like, my 3 most disliked classes of all time in LOTRO. It was, the first one was a burglar. Literally, it used to be burglar. I have since played the burglar, and like I love them. They're easily my top 3 most enjoyable classes, which is crazy because I used to dislike them so much. And then my other 2 most disliked were captains and guardians, which has not changed. I'm not a guardian person. Captain though, I would almost want to switch it with lore master. But like I don't like lore master. I don't like playing lore masters, but I love the concept of the class. But like a captain, I don't really enjoy playing them, and I don't really care for the concept of the class either, which is kind of why captains are on that list, but lore masters are like really close next to it, but I actually like the concept of the class. Your bottom 3 would be Bjorning, Warden, and Guardian. Yeah, Warden is my Warden. I'm glad you mentioned that. Warden. That's my top 3. I'm sorry, my top 3. That's my bottom 3 right now. I switched burglar with Warden, and Warden's on the bottom. So I'm with you. Bjorning though, I'm shocked about. I love Bjornings. Like Bjornings are so cool, man. Like that, I feel OP in a Bjorning. Guardian, I'm with you. Guardians are not my forte.
You to these lands. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Alright, take care as you travel in these lands. Vacant farms, southwest. The orcs have taken it upon themselves to mark our lands with various brands and symbols. But yeah, maybe I'll play a captain next. I don't think I have one on this account yet. On this account, I have a brawler, a Rune-Keeper, a lore master, a guardian, and a hunter. I'm not gonna lie, I played the hunter recently, and I was really not that, like, impressed. Like, I didn't enjoy it that much. I think hunters need a rework, but I feel like they just had a rework. But I could be mistaken. Maybe they haven't yet. Alright, I need another totem. And banners. Oh, side quest galore, man. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should play next. Someone also recommended a brawler. And I'm trying to think what the other suggestion. I think someone else did say minstrel. Interesting. Maybe I should get on my mounted combat steed. I never get on that thing. I don't like it. They're hard to control. I just don't like the mechanics of a mounted combat or steed yet. I just think they need a bit of a rework and then they'd be set. Here we go. Totem. I can't find anything. Banner. Man, there's literally, honestly, how to sum up Rohan in one short sentence. That is your sentence. Burnt, and burnt to a crisp. That's the exact way of how to describe it. Man, I honestly feel bad for Rohan. Like, all the freaking... all the fires that have been placed... like, in Rohan, like, all these farmlands, man, like, they're just messed up. I didn't realize I also had to defeat, pillagers. Banner! But I don't need a banner. I just need totems. Totem! Totem. Whoop. Pillager. I'm looking for the last person. There you are. I'm attacking from the cornfields. Or the farmland, I guess. Whoop. Nice. Alright, last one. And one more totem to find. One more stinking totem. I don't know why. The wolves here look very different. Like, their models are a lot larger. And they almost kind of look like little cattle. I keep thinking that they're cattle. Like, oh, look at that. But then I'm like, oh wait, that's not friendly. That's not a friendly cattle there. I think it's like a wild cattle or something, but nope. Alright, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I need to post one more warning sign and I have to defeat orc archers.
What business
Totems have been destroyed. Few have bravery to risk undertaking such a task.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Vincent to ride along the captain. We repelled the single attempted infiltration of Cliving, and in the time since, no orcs have dared to try again. All the while, the orcs are free to roam our lands, raiding as they see fit. I mean no respect to the reef, but I know that we could greatly benefit were we to ride against the orcs. Ooh.
You aid the horse lords.
Alright, I gotta convince someone to ride alongside and basically commit treason.
We keep
I will not
safe
take
these
part
lands.
in this disobedience.
How
I
long?
understand it's a noble undertaking, but we have our commands. Yeah. He's refused to go. It's fine. Why do we need him? Let's just go without him, bruh.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I welcome you to ride with us. Hell yeah, I'll ride with you guys. It's me and the
Garmar has
boys.
rejected my commands to remain
Oh crap,
guard
yeah,
in
I
the
should
city.
probably get on my...
He has taken his Aelred to reclaim land from the orcs, keeping his oath to protect the whole of the Norcrofts.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Oh, got some more points. Oh crap, I'm gonna set up these points and then I'm gonna get knocked off. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. We're already attacking. Alright. This is the one thing I just don't like about the war steeds is that my power goes so fast now since they did the power rework. And I literally have upgraded and leveled my power as much as I possibly can. Like my power, man. Terrible. It will not be taken from us. Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Me and the boys, we riding! Oh my gosh, I just got gifted a sub. I got gifted a sub just now. From someone. How does that even work? How do gifted subs work on Twitch? This is a question I've been literally trying to ask forever. Like, sometimes the way this stuff works out, it's just like, dude. There's no way, like, I'm not watching any stream. I'm just sitting here, minding my own business. But because I know someone who's watching a stream right now who decided to throw out some gifteds, I got a gifted. It's so random. And it's someone I don't even follow. Let's ride, bro, let's ride. Oh, it was, okay, it wasn't my friend and it is someone that I follow. Okay. I think it tries to pick literally anyone with any view time. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. It's like crazy. At least it is someone that I follow. Dude, I swear to goodness, there was one sub I got where it was like literally like someone I've never spoken to, I've never seen in my life, and I was like, huh? Did I glitch the game? I think I glitched the game. Oh. I definitely glitched in it. Oh, there he goes, he's riding away. Okay, I guess we weren't supposed to go out that far. That's so funny, the game got glitched. Wait, we're going exactly where we just were. Excuse me, sir? Show no mercy to the trespassers? Dude, that's a crazy glitch. Ooh, that was crazy skill. Yep, not enough force seed power. Oh, man. Like, I'm not even doing that much damage. Whoa, that was a crazy rune. Alright, onwards to battle. Let's get it! Let's go! I'm just always gonna go max speed because we're fast and furious here. This is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Where are they? Cutting down any orcs in our path, man. I love how I think this is fun because we're like actually going against the king's word, and that's what makes it fun. like if this is a normal instance, I'd be like, eh, whatever, we're just helping out some people with you know, exterminating some of these orcs that are just chilling out here slaughtering innocents. But now that we're going against the king's word and his command, I'm like, yeah, this is a lot of fun, guys. It's pretty crazy. Ow. Let's go. Look at how fast my horse seat is. You guys can't catch up with me. Oh, I got slowed. Ow, I got slowed. It's just so anticlimactic because it's like I hit them and then I just want to immediately hit them again, but I gotta wait for my power to boost up. Nice. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Hit him! No orc can match the riding skill of the horse lords. Heck yeah, man! Dude, this is so sick. This guy's like trying... Is this guy dancing on his horse? Oh my gosh. We're being attacked. We're being attacked. Owie! Why the hell is someone hitting me, bruh? I didn't even hit you yet. You're just attacking me for no- oh! Ooh! Oh crap, we're hitting the wall. Oh, I have no power. Alright, we're gonna purge all this evil from the Rittermark. Dude is dancing. Dude is dancing. Ooh. You know what? I'll just stand still, take the hits, and just chill out. Hey there, sir. This man's just dancing on him! Oh my god, they have a dancing line going. Alright, how many other orcs are we gonna slaughter today? Come on, chill out. Their number is simply too great. Huh? Dude, there's like none out here. Relax. Okay, cool. We will not reclaim these farms completely without support, but we've done our part. I commend you for your bravery, let alone no man say that we have failed to uphold our oaths. Alright, well that was interesting. That was a nice little mounted combat action. I will not be complaining.
What brings you to these
Man,
lands?
and of course, rewards I cannot accept. Interesting.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
You must inform him that I hold no grudge against his refusal. If he wishes to assist us once more, we're more than willing to accept his return. Alright, do you want to help us?
I do not believe you will find welcome
Am
here.
I taken for a fool? I have returned to deliver a formal summons. He requests your presence. Having disclosed the details of the betrayal, he seeks a neutral party to discuss a resolution. What do you mean, betrayal? Don't let his arrogance go unpunished? That's a little messy. U-store? The heck is... It's a wild username. Alright, I still need to defeat some orc archers, and I need to post one more warning sign up against the road, so I'm gonna do that real quick because we're outside the walls. I have a feeling that we'll probably have a couple more quests that appear on the inside, so I just want to turn in everything at once. It's easier that way. Frick it, I'm gonna grab my mounted steed. I can't. I was going so fast there that I just want to keep going fast. That soundtrack is definitely stuck in my head though. Can you believe we're level 80 now, guys? We're such a nice level. So even. I'm very particular about my levels being even. Like I don't like having like odd numbers at the end of my level. Like if I'm like 59 or something, like clearly if I'm in the 50s it doesn't bother me too much, but the number 9 I'm like, okay, either make it 58 or 60. I don't want to have the odd. Ugh, that's odd. H. Yeah, I'm odd. Yeah, I'm very particular about that. Hi. Hi, Lemny. How are you doing? Almost 3 hours of stream. Crazy. Discovered the red fields. I need archers. Oh, come here, my precious. R.I.P. dude. Man, there's a lot of dead folk out here. Lots of archers. da, da, da. Archer, please don't attack me, but I will attack you. Okay, two more. There's a bear up there, not what I'm looking for though. Oi, oi. You played LOTRO before, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? Like played through the books? I have never played through the books in LOTRO. I guess not all the way through. Like I've never paid attention to the story. I always like skipped chapters. Like the only ones that I absolutely had to do was Angmar. So therefore I would work on Angmar, like Angmar's bits, at least to get the Watching Stone quest stuff done in order to access the rest of Angmar, but that's it. At most all I've done. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, it's pretty bad too, because I've literally played this game since beta. This should not be my first playthrough of all of the story books, like the epics. This should not be my first playthrough, but I'm pretty shocked with how crazy it got, especially with like Sarah Oakhart's stuff. Like I knew about her character to an extent, but actually witnessing like the way things unfolded, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. There's a story. Yes, there is actually. I will say my favorite part so far has been riding with the Grey Company. When we rode with the Grey Company, that was a lot of fun because I don't know why. Like I think it's because I heard of their names. It was nice to see all of their backstories, and then to see how everything unraveled. Like it's kind of upsetting. Like I feel like a lot went untold still, or things are not yet resolved to an extent, or I don't know all the outcomes. And like I'm actually upset about it still. Like I think about that a lot. I feel like that's honestly my main motivation to keep playing right now is I want to know what happened with the Grey Company, where they're at the moment. Do Black Book. I liked it. Black Book? I've made so many new tombs trying to do the story, but give up. Yeah, and Valor them. Yeah. I don't use Valor, but I will say I always make new tunes. I try to say, yeah, I'm gonna focus on story, and I give up too. I've leveled in arcade to level 61 vanilla, but that was a speedrun questing week thing I did because I was bored. Ended up outside of Moria. Nice. Well, that's good. Speedrun questing week. That's crazy. I do want to do a I want to do a stream for, I give myself 5 hours and I'm like, all right, how can I quickly level? Like how many levels can I get to in 5 hours? Like I'm kind of like at minimum, like my goal would be to get to like 35, level 35 in 5 hours. That might be kind of crazy, but maybe that might be a bit of a stretch.
You've written the bounds?
Originally, I want to title it like, can I get to level 50 in 5 hours? But I don't think that's gonna happen.
The Norcrofts
I
must
don't
be
know.
as well.
I was told that they wanted to speak with you before you depart. Thank you again for your help. I hope that he rewards you in fashion. Alright, book quest, working on it. Alright, so apparently we're already about to depart according to the book quest. Man, all my quests I literally gotta go talk to him for. It's crazy. You can power level after 20, I think, really? Yeah, I've never really tried to power level. Like, I don't know how people can level up so quickly in this game. I don't really think it's possible. Everyone's like, if you want to level quickly, do the missions. And I'm like, huh? Horn, Nona! Okay, start with the red
Thank
fields.
you for your help.
Yep, they've evacuated.
You have done well.
Yep, I posted signs up. Let me just get my point. Alright, evacuation.
Thank
If they
you for your help.
evacuated. Oh my gosh.
I need you to do this.
I need to talk to him. Oh my gosh. Alright, his
Thank you for
judgment.
your help.
I'm curious about this one. They get a higher level to run them through sword halls, 8-ish levels above their current level, and you get a bunch of XP. Very boring. Of course, it's very boring. I know, that's the thing. I'm like, okay, well, there's fast grinding speed leveling, that's fun, and then there's boring. That's the problem. Please share with me the events that you've witnessed. So I describe the raids, you know. I hear the truth in the words you speak, and I will now pass judgment on these matters. With your testimony in hand, inform him that I am moved by his loyalty and his adherence to my commands. As such, I have decided to bestow him upon the title of Captain of the Guard with his rank. Inform who... Wait, when did I say inform? I've decided to give him the title of Captain of the Guard. With this rank, he shall be able to oversee the other men on the guard and ensure that none shall risk their lives to attack orcs. Oh yeah, I have to inform the Reeve, or whatever, the leader, about like what happened when, cause we went out foolishly and attacked orcs, and it was against orders. When you finish, speak with Captain. He is to pack his supplies and return to the hall. For his noble acts and his great desire to protect others, he will receive the privilege of becoming my personal protector and safeguard. Well, okay, I can't be upset about it. I can't be upset about it. How do you even say that? Leofactel? Yeah, I don't even try. I think so.
I am inspired by your companions.
Alright, I've been speaking with your companions while you aided my captain of the guard. I'm inspired by their example. How is the folk of such different backgrounds can work together? It pains me to see you leave. Can you not stay and help with the maintenance? I could see some of your talents to better the state of my people. Discuss among yourselves if you must, but do not decide to leave so quickly. I have to discuss if we want to leave? Dude, we're leaving. We have other places to be. We have other things to do. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go out with the Reeve now and kill some orcs. What a fun time.
I have taken to the battlefield.
I love how he has a hood on.
To inspire and reassure my people.
This dude's like, yeah,
we
let's
fight
get it.
together, and I wish
Can
to
you
witness
imagine?
firsthand your ability in combat. You have done well.
This dude has 2 swords though, it's pretty cool. Alright, round 1 done. Alright, let's get the rest of them. Let's get the rest of them, man. I wonder where we go after we leave this place. Give me this dude. He's mine! I love how they always run all the way back to their last position and then run forth again. It's so funny. The tracking's crazy. I have an interesting fighting style, quite unique. Come far enough for today, it's best we return to the city. Alright, let's do it. I'm for it. Yeah, we actually went quite a ways away. Oh crap. Thanks so much, Marco Magic, for the follow. Welcome to the weird community officially. Alright, let's get it. That was hardly a challenge. Look at this, sir. I actually kind of like this dude. He's kind of grown on me. On your guard, the foe has sought to surprise us from behind. That's fair. Wow, there's quite a lot of them. Easy. Oh yeah, yoy. I might be ending stream soon-ish. Getting kind of hungry. And I need to edit some the next week's video, so. Man, I didn't even need the runestone. Look at the power level 1. 38,000 health is crazy, because that's more than me.
You have done well.
Well, that was fun. It's nice to kind of be around the main man of Rohan, you know? Or of his town, anyway. Cliving? Let's talk to Nona. It's been a while since I saw her. I love her. Nona's great.
I think it is time
we
to
saw
go.
her in Dunland. She thinks it's time to go. Horn says...
We need not stay here any longer.
Yeah, we can't
Cliving
stay.
has strong walls.
Cliving, that's how I say it. Its defensive position is better than the other towns we've seen, but it has a little cause to fear the orcs from his fastness. Alright. I've
This
seen
city
more
has little to
secure
fear of
homes,
orcs,
but they
if you
were
ask
in
the
the...
opinion,
they were
you know.
in Lorien. The city has little to fear of orcs. Yeah, everyone thinks that you guys are well protected. I agree. I want to go.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome,
I
sir.
need your help.
It's a personal matter that I feel I can be entrusted. Second eldest of my daughters has aspirations of becoming a shield maiden. I love her dearly and wish her to be happy, so I've arranged for her to receive training and preparations of becoming a shield maiden. Never seen in my experience and talent when it comes matters of prowess. Would you be willing to mentor her? Alright, I guess I'll try to assist her. In terms of us staying,
Cannot
though,
blame
we're
me
going
for
to
wanting
leave.
to keep
I understand.
skillful folk at the disposal of my people.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that you need to be off. You cannot blame me for wanting. Good. This may surprise you, but I have no male heir to carry on my line. I love my daughters more than my own life, but a son would release me from the worry that my line will end with me. My wife has been dead for the past year, and it's time I began thinking of the future. They have more than her share of grief these past few months. If it is my power to heal the sorrow I've caused her, I would do so. I desire her hand in marriage. What? He said, oh, I need a son to carry on my legacy. And I feel bad that I've caused her a lot of grief. The other woman at the town over who's kind of taken on such a leadership role. So I will marry her to fix that. I will respect her decision in this, but please express to her how strong a union between our families and our cities would be. What? It's not my first time I've asked for her hand. But it will be the last no matter her decision. Dude, that's a crazy thing to say. That's not his first time asking for her hand. Dude, how many times has he asked her? How many times does she have to say no? She's like, I ain't interested, buddy. You're just not my type. Okay. Let me... Oh, I thought I had skill points for my steed available. Okay, so I have to go to the far, far right, far, far left. And I have to go, oh my god, I have to go talk to her about it. Oh gosh. Alright, let's do the side quest first, because let me inform the one dude of his promotion, and then the other dude who disobeyed the orders that he is now a personal protector to this leadership dude. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, and then apparently the training grounds are all the way off to the side, so that'll be fun. Get to train his daughter. Do-do-do-do. Man. I need a Diet Coke. I need something to wake me up a bit. My throat is killing me. A warband. Give me the warband, man. Wherever he is. I don't even see him on the map. None of them are on the map. Oh, there he is. Oh wow, he's actually quite close. Alright, who do I get to say that they're promoted? I believe it's both of these dudes are getting promoted. Oh, this is quite interesting. Oh, I could have left out the gate the other way. Made it a shorter trip. Wildermore. What? Oh wow. I didn't. Is it Wildermore or Wildemore? I didn't realize it was right there. Maybe that's where we're going
Keep
next.
safe these lands.
Alright, yep, you made him the captain of the guard. It's an honorable title. One with peril and frustration. This feels more like a punishment than a reward. I sought to keep away from the fields of destruction, only to be thrust into the front lines. I'm unsure how this flawed promotion was decided, but I cannot help but think that you are to blame. Off with you? What? He becomes captain of the guard, he says. So I gotta be the first to die? I mean, I don't blame him, but...
What business have you with Rohirrim?
I must return to serve him, and I shall obey his judgment. I believe that my actions were just, but I must accept the outcome of disregarding his orders. Allow me time to collect my belongings. I regret that I will be unable to further defend the lands I so greatly love, but by protecting the reef, I am in a unique position to keep safe the people I've sworn to honor. Perhaps in my time I'll be able to convince him not to sacrifice so much of his domain in order to defend the city. Wow, wait, he's captain of the, yeah, guard captain. He loves being guard captain too, and he just, they essentially switch roles, and neither of them seem happy about it. It's quite funny. Da, da, da. I don't know which way to go. Too many decisions. Which way do I go? Which way? Alright, let's get this warband. Yeah, I have to travel quite a ways to get that stable master, so I won't. Uh-oh. 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 Almost fell to my death. Where's the warband? Warband. Warband. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit, there's a lot of them. Oh, owie. Keep your distance, keep your distance. Oh, ooh, cool. This is sick. No freaking power! Oh crap, I'm aggroing someone else entirely. Oh my gosh, I'm about ready to hop off the steed, man. Yeah, frick it, I'm hopping off. Oh my god. Dude, they are chasing after me. Like, look at that. I have more power, I do more damage, and then they can just come to me. It's a win-win. Ooh. Just you and me, buddy. Just you and me. Easy peasy. Oh gosh, I really need to sell. Oop, another pennant. Hey, I'll just collect all the pennants. Alright, well that was fun. Right, let's travel to the training grounds. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah, yo, yo. Alright, we gotta go train the Reeve, his daughter. Oh, we're at 71 gold. We got 2 gold today. That's pretty good. Can't believe I'm at 3 mithril coins. It's so little. Mithril coins, man. Mithril coins. So precious. That's what I should spend my LOTRO points on too, is mithril. I really do need to save for some mithril. I like having a good amount of mithril just in case if I ever need to fast travel somewhere. It's mostly all I use mithril for, is just fast traveling. I'm like, yes, let me instantly go to this person who's like 4,000 miles away that I can't quickly port to and get there fast enough still. It's a lot. Oh wow, this is pretty secluded. Hey yo, Ma, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey! I got an exploration deed done. Fort Finder, lovely. Yeah, I found all the defenses of Eastern Rohan. Sick! I even hit my loyalty cap. I didn't realize I was getting loyalty. I really like this soundtrack too. Bump it up a bit.
I do not believe you will find welcome.
I don't even know what it's called, but it's
We
cool.
stand in silence while the storm of Isengard grows stronger.
Alright, I think it's done. Talk to the daughter. So Rohan has some great, where is she? I don't see her. I'm like going off the edge of the map. Like, look at where I'm at on the map. I'm literally going off the map. Why is there something there? The vacant mill. What the hell is this place? Am I at the Wolds? I don't recognize that. Is that the Great River? There's no way this is the Great River. There's no way. There's literally no way. I'm literally off the map, y'all. I'm at the Wold. Oh, okay. So you're kind of over near her. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Super, super interesting. The more you learn about the maps, guys, the more you learn.
Another lesson learned.
You've been sent to take this place. You should have not chosen. You would have not been chosen were you without skill, but you have yet to prove yourself. Allow me to see how quickly you dispatch orcs. Defeat orcs. Do not let the timer expire. What orcs? What orcs, man? There's no orcs. One orc, sorry. Can I go anywhere? Oh, I can go anywhere, okay. Well, let me just ride my little happy butt out. Go take out some orcs, man. I love how I have to prove myself to a child. Questing gone wild. Norcrofts. Any orcs? I need orcs. I need orcs. Any orcs, man. Any orcs. Here we go. I need orcs. Orcs. Anyone have seen any orcs? Anyone seen any orcs? Any orcs, any orcs, any orcs? I have plenty of time, so I should not be stressing. Last orc, here we go. Man, I've defeated so many orcs in my time. Why do I gotta prove it to this kid all of a sudden? By literally, like, taking the heads of these orcs and being like, yo. I am worthy to train you, kid. I feel like I should switch my outfit. I need to find some more outfits. So I don't know. I'm not good with outfits and trying to change out my outfits in LOTRO and all of that. I've never been good with like cosmetic outfits of any kind in any game. I can't even dress myself, okay? Like I suck at dressing my own self, giving myself some swag, I guess. It's not my forte. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright, Vacant Mills here.
An honorable victory. Every
Talk to
struggle
her.
is a step
Alright, what
towards
are we doing
greatness.
now?
The desire to train against more unpredictable foes has drawn Edith's attention to the bears roaming
Edith
just beyond
is
the
her name.
training grounds.
An honorable victory.
Dude, she's got wild voice. It's like a hobbit, but she's a tall woman. Hunt bears, make sure she doesn't get defeated. Alright. Easy enough for just taking out some bears. Okay. Hurry it up and get through this stuff. Where are we going? Where did you come from? Where did you go? A bear! Yep, bring him on. I was gonna say, you can help out at any time. Itis. A meager challenge. Girl, you didn't even do anything. Yawn. Come on, girl. You gonna help or what? This is a rather fine plan. I feel more confident. Each victory? Yeah, because you ain't doing nothing. Sorry, she stabbed him once. Oh, twice now. She's getting really frisky with it, guys. Kids, man. Dude, this village got a lot of kids near them that just are acting so
Another
silly.
lesson learned.
Defeat the scouts. Hold your ground. Why are you yelling at me and telling me to hold my ground? They could actually do some pretty good damage on her right now. I thought for sure that would get him. Oh my gosh, 52,000 lightning damage? That's insane. 11,000? Jeez. What's the last one?
Another lesson learned.
52,000 is crazy. On damage, I've never had a score that high that I believe.
An honorable victory.
Okay,
Every struggle is a step towards greatness.
I have to discuss her ambitions with me. They've never treated me as equal, so it's good to have someone to speak with. Ugh. Why? Why does she have to do this? Oh wow, we already got another virtue? I'm just gonna get all the deeds done today. I'm an adventurer. Alright, this is a speaking and
Edith has
listening
quickly grown
instance.
to trust you as a mentor. She wishes
I'm
to
fortunate
discuss
to have
with
met
you
someone
her
with the same
aspirations
determination and will
her
to do
fears.
good that I see in myself
Another
and my
lesson
father.
learned.
My strong will and determination traits passed down from my father. Father loves all of his daughters dearly, and he has supported my dream of becoming a shield maiden. Well, that's a nice father. Yeah, his greatest desire is to sire a son and heir to a groom to take his seat when he shall pass. Yeah, he's gonna propose to a woman, it's okay. He'll get a son soon, he'll get a stepson. He was devastated. It will not allow him to fail. He will pursue a new life with dignity and purpose. Yep, he's already working on that. He will have a son at any cost. With enough training, I hope to be able to rally and inspire others in the way my father can. Oh, do you hear something?
Another lesson learned.
Oh, combat. Must be prepared. Alright, let's get to the field. She heard combat. I mean, that's what the training fields are meant for, is to practice combat, but you know, what do we know here? Oh, she might be on something now. Ed Wolf. This is horrible.
An honorable victory.
This must be the work of Urix. It can be her coming from the training grounds to defeat them. Alright. Urk guy. Where are they? I don't see them. I want to make sure she doesn't stay out of my sight. I tried that. I want to have a child pick up line at the bar. No luck yet. Oh, I don't think that's how it's gonna work, sir. I don't think that's the best approach, but that's just me, you know? It's my personal advice. Would it be crazy if I aggroed every single Urukai here? You think that'd be crazy? Come on, come this way. Meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. Whoop. I guess it wasn't that crazy. We're actually doing great. Killing time. We got all 9 of those suckers. Turn to her along the road. Alright, hopefully she'll be there. I have a feeling she'll be gone. Someone must have taken her or something. Oh, no, she's on guard though. She's also a little concerning. Oh, did she take one out? She took 2 out. She took 3 out? Holy crap. Never mind. She actually can hold her own pretty well.
Another lesson learned.
Nice. Dang. She actually held her own against 3. I'm impressed.
Another lesson learned.
Another lesson learned.
There is still much to learn.
Okay. There's still much to learn. I mean, there always is. Oh goodness. I have to go back to the Reeve. A summons unanswered. Wow, we're already like close to halfway through 80. I feel like we level so quickly anymore. Well, if she can take out a lot of orcs, I can see why he proposed several times. Oh, he didn't propose to her several times. That's his daughter, actually. No, the Reeve proposed several times to Mildred. And she is over here. Once you see her, though, like, you'll kind of be shy. I mean, she's grieving. She just lost her husband. But, like, she's nothing to write home about. No offense, Mildred, but, like, you know, she's... Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Hope that didn't come across as mean, but can she kill orcs? I don't think so. I really truly don't. She seems... That's why I don't understand why he's like, oh yeah, let me marry her. But I don't think she does. She doesn't seem like the type of woman that would be in battle. She just seems like a trophy wife. Maybe that's why he wants to get with Mildred, because that would make a lot more sense. He does seem like someone who has a lot of, like... He seems to be dealing with a lot of different, what's the word? Like, a lot of people are gossiping or spreading rumors about him. They don't agree with his authority, so I feel like he definitely could thrive with a trophy wife woman right now. Why do I care so much about their love life? Interesting. U-Store! I don't know why this username U-Store cracks me up. U-Store in the inventory.
You have done
Alright,
well.
I need a message delivered to Elfmar. I've given my orders of all capable riders to report for duty. If you have arrived from his lands, may stay if he so desires, but his riders' orders seek to me with all haste. Oh man, I gotta go everywhere. That's what it looks like. Foldham? I don't even know this place that I'm aware of. Foldham? Oh yeah, it's all the way down here. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go talk to people at different areas. I need to sell. Wouldn't you agree? It's pretty rough looking, my inventory does look. Alright, I'm gonna turn in these 2 quests and then I'll probably end stream. 'Cause I am getting tired. I'm gonna go to Foldham first because that's not the book quest, so
Welcome
I
and
know.
well met,
Oh.
my friend.
I never got the stable master down there. Dude, I've been there. I never got the stable master. Maybe I haven't been there. Well, I guess we'll go. I guess we're gonna go to the chapter quest first. Ride our way down to Foldham. The Foldham, sorry. It's crazy. I thought for sure I'd been down there already. Maybe I'm tripping. Do 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 do. See, like here, because I had not discovered the stable master, I would have definitely used the mithril. What the? Okay. Lag? Lag? Dude, this game is wild sometimes. I just be jumping. Alright, let me sell real quick.
It is wise for wanderers to equip themselves well.
The most exciting portion of I'm gonna sell that. It's the most exciting portion about playing LOTRO. Selling, inventory, all that jazz, fun stuff. Alright, here's Mildred. This is the lady I'm essentially gonna go and ask for her to propose, or for her to potentially marry. Althrid, or whatever his name is. Inventory management is still my biggest problem, especially with my loot hoarding. Same.
That scoundrel, that braggart.
His inaction doomed my husband to death by orcs, and he personally gave my son the wound that killed him. He was the gal to ask for my hand not once, but twice. And to use friends to do it. Oh my god, this dude is something else. She brings herself under control. I sent you to learn my daughter was being treated well by the murderer of her father and brother. Is she? She is. I will say that.
Thank you for easing the worry in a mother's
I'll keep my complaints to myself. Thank you for... Yeah. Turn now to the well-being of my people. I find clarity. We must not rely on him to protect us. I do not trust him, but more so I feel in my heart he will see first to the defense of Cliving and not leave his walls to protect the rest of us. Agreed. I totally agree with her. She's spot on with it with this description. They do not have natural defenses. You have been a good help to me, but I know we are eager to possess westward in pursuit of the Uruks you seek. Go southwest to Faltham by way of the river. Okay, I guess we haven't. Alright. Okay. I don't know what happened. Alright, well, we gotta go to Faltham anyway, so worked out. Oh, well, it's a little grade schoolish. If you want to marry me, check here. Yeah, it's exactly. Dude, and he asked for her hand twice. It was pretty crazy because he essentially had a pity proposal because he told me that he wanted to propose to her to kind of like unite their areas, I guess. But not only that, I mean, he wants a son, so he... I mean, well, her son's dead, but... Anyway. Yeah, why does he want to marry her? But it's out of pity, because he legit said that he thought it was the best, like, he thought it would at least make him feel better if he proposed to her because of all the distraught he brought upon her family, because he did end up being... His actions were a direct result into getting her son killed and her late husband, so it's a little weird. And then it's a little weirder to kind of be like, yeah, can you go tell her this for me? Like, something's off, you know what I'm saying? Something doesn't add up. Alright, I have to collect orc emblems. Oh, I have to travel to Faltham to get the emblems. Alrighty. This is a soundtrack I really like. I'm gonna, like, get off stream and go find the soundtrack. It's like a, it's not even like a soundtrack, it's like a very short tune. People's voices. Oh. It's so short. I don't know why, but when I hear the soundtrack over around here, it makes me think of The Last of Us. With like the string guitar, just slowly plucking it. I don't know. I'm weird. Things don't add up or make sense sometimes. I grasp at straws for some things, let's be honest. You can see it? Okay. As long as I'm not alone. Or hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. Close enough, you know? You can hear it. You can hear it. Man is teed off. Alright, 4 more orcs, 4 more orcs. Hi, random sir. How's it going? Oh, ma'am, sorry. I feel bad now. Alright, lots of people are here now, yay. Yeah, we've got a nice little community here. Well, I'll definitely set my milestone here. I thought I'd been here, but I guess not. Yep, Faldham. All right, let me grab the stable master real quick too.
What brings you to
Nice. Let me check my stable master stuff, because I want to make sure I'm like, I'm missing a stable I'm missing the Fanged Pit in Moria, the stable master there. Wow. Yeah, I just want to triple check, make sure. Ooh, make sure I'm getting the Rohan ones. East Rohan. I just got Faldham. Oh, I guess we definitely will be making our way a little more down south, I guess, and to the west instead of going north in Wildemore or Wildemore. But crazy, we'll get to Western Rohan at some point. I'm missing a place in Dunland too. Wow, I didn't realize how closely connected Swanfleet was to Rankin. Wait, hold up. Holy crap, you could literally get to like a high level area by way of Swanfleet. That's crazy. That's wild, guys. That's super wild. I can just see it now, these level like 10s running around at level like 60 to 70s regions. Alright, I'm here to give you a summons.
Thank you for your help.
My men have heard the summons. We've refused to answer his call. My scouts believe that the Lance are on the precipice of being besieged by orcs from the north. Most skilled riders have chosen to stay and defend these lands.
I need your help if you can aid me.
Its skills unmatched among all the riders. Yes, you actually fall into Eregion, not be able to get back. Oh my gosh, some new player. Oh, what's this? Rohan? Cool. Is that an orc? Do you wish to revive? Dude, it's so true. And I am that player. That's the craziest part. I am literally that player. Like, I'd be going into these other, like, red areas, like, you know, red letters under the map, like, oh yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to beat this level 140 when I'm only, like, level 60. Totally fair. Must put their concern to rest. Alright, so now I gotta help them out.
The Rohirrim will need your
There's a strange creature. Ooh. Wait. Oh, no, Nothwolf. Okay, I thought, I was like, what was his name? It was like Ilfward or something. He was dead at the training thing, but Nothwolf, someone different. Let's get it. Okay, we're gonna end it here. We're in Faldham now, so a little further south now of Norcrofts. But I would say that we're probably making our way elsewhere, potentially. I don't know where. I don't know if we go to Supcrofts or what, but pretty cool. We got to level 80. I ain't complaining.